All good.
Yep.
All right, good morning. A little late. I apologize for that. I suppose. All right, another week. The Dateline thing's at 1:30, Dave?
Yes.
Oh, did I say that? Did I say it in the air? Oh.
That thing is 1:30, yes.
Interview with
Finally
Dave
caught
Ryan.
Justin.
Yes, at last. At last. Oh, Dave gave you a laugh there, Mike.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's a good one. You like that one? Oh, 1 for 1, Mike. There you go. Mike's here. Birdman is here. Justin's here. And Colleen's here. What's going on, boys? How you doing, Birdman?
Good. How are you?
Good. I saw you at the, did I see you at Saco?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I was right next to that guy when he took the tumble.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Weird.
That's pretty wild.
Yes, it was, yeah.
I thought it was a fight at first, but
I can't really hear you.
Yeah, just
Move the mic
push
in.
the mic
I'm
in.
sorry.
I thought it was a
There you
fight
go.
at first, but
I just figured he was hammered because everyone is there. I don't
I
know.
don't think so.
No, I don't think he was. No.
But his head hit the ground like really hard.
That's what everyone was saying.
Yeah, it
Luckily,
was ugly.
Penis Grigio was there to save the day. As only she can. Justin, your face is almost like orange.
Sunburn, yes.
No, I know. I'm just saying you should probably apply. You have a fair complexion.
Yeah, I was thinking about I probably should.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is going to be a tough one.
Sunburn from yesterday?
Patriots game.
Oh, it was a beautiful day.
Oh,
Yeah. The P-Men rolling on.
Ah.
You know, my theory watching that guy, watch the end of that game. They should have kicked that field goal at the end. They should not have gone
Try to
for
get
it.
the ball back?
Yeah,
Yeah.
shouldn't have gone for it at 4th and 12. It was stupid. 4th and 15 is dumb.
It's
Dumb.
tough. You criticized him last time for not going for it. You
No,
know?
but
Can't
but
win
this
in
but this is just mathematics. You kick the field goal. You have all your timeouts left. They're not going to be aggressive at all. You'll stop them. They'll run 3 times. They'll punt. And then you have to go 20 yards to kick a field goal as opposed to trying to go in the it's mathematically dumb. Mayo's an idiot.
These are the things a rookie head coach
Oh,
learns.
what a
We're
moron.
working out the kinks.
What a disgusting organization, Justin. Stop going to these games. They suck shit. They're awful. This is the worst Patriots team since 1990, since that 1-15 team.
It seems like a joke that they're trying to become the Reds because they were showing me some conference call that got cut off or something like that.
Yeah,
Oh,
Are they
with-
just trying to be the Red
With
Sox?
Mayo?
Mayo was doing a conference call. He got a question about Peppers, and then that just cut off at the end.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, he got arrested in Braintree for what? Beating somebody up? Do we know if it was a guy, a girl, or?
We don't know if it was apparently he was trying to strangle someone. It was his birthday.
Oh, well,
good.
okay.
And he also had a controlled
Substance?
substance.
Yeah, I saw that. Jesus.
might be,
They gonna cut him, or?
What's a Class B substance?
I don't know.
I have no
Is it
idea.
cocaine, Justin?
A class B substances.
Do you know that or no? Because you said that very quickly.
Yep, cocaine, ecstasy,
Yep, go ahead.
Yep.
Just say it.
You got it.
amphetamines. Amphetamines.
Amphetamines.
Aunt and Uncle Fetamine.
Uncle John amphetamines. Or is it amphetamines? Who knows, Mike? It all depends on which side of the family.
LSD, PCP, methamphetamines.
How do you say that so
He
easily?
nailed that one. Why? Because he knows the word. He was just having trouble reading it,
Yes.
I guess.
Oh.
Michael defend him till the end.
Always. I didn't even mean to. I was having fun busting his balls.
It's
just instinct.
It's a tough balance. Well, that's not. Will they cut him? What are your sources saying, Dave?
My source is saying he will not be cut. They're going to
No?
let the process play out for a little
legally?
bit of time.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's a big part of the team, isn't he, Justin?
He's the captain. He might be our second best defensive player.
They have captains. So gay.
Well, that's every
I
time.
know, but it's just, it is like as adults, like you're my captain. It's so stupid. Don't you think? What does that even mean? If
I mean,
you're
you need a leader in the locker room.
oh, like him?
Well,
I mean,
maybe not that
does
type
What
of
does that
leader.
even matter? You do?
I mean, the quarterback is usually the default leader, obviously. So Jacoby Brissett is the leader in the locker room.
Yeah.
He lacks certain qualities to be a leader.
Aren't
That's all I'll
quarterbacks
say.
like always captains too?
Yeah, isn't he a captain? He's an old
But what if
guy.
they're-
He is, yes.
What if they're shitheads though? Like they're just automatically captains.
Yeah, like Jay Cutler, right? He was kind of
Yeah.
a moron.
Deshaun
wasn't he?
Watson is a captain, right?
Go ahead,
Probably.
Mike. Yeah. What? You imagine you defend Deshaun Watson? No.
For what?
Well, he's your guy.
Yeah, he's never done anything wrong. What did he
He,
defend?
he likes a massage. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
He likes 700 massages from different women. It is wild he's in the NFL. Like, that's kind of forgotten.
And it's just like no one. Well, it's
Right.
like Tyreek Hill or anyway.
No, I
It's
know,
like
yeah,
people
it's
just
just-
forget about it.
It
I
doesn't
guess.
doesn't even matter. Who
Yeah.
knows? But yeah, I was rooting against the Patriots. I'm sorry, Justin. Yesterday, it's best for the. I understand why you root for them to win, but it's best for the franchise.
I might have did a no-no yesterday.
What was that?
Did
I
might have
did.
did.
What's
Might have
what's wrong
did.
with you?
This is how I always speak.
You always say I did, might have, did.
It's his
I think I meant to
catchphrase.
say I might have. Did.
Right now, the crowd is applauding.
Oh, the kids love that doll. Amphetamines. Did, might have, did.
Slides into the
I
room.
meant to say I might have did. Might have done. I believe. I might have done a
I don't
no-no.
even know what you were supposed. You
Might have committed.
right, you might have done a no.
Yes.
Okay.
I bet on the Dolphins yesterday.
Wow.
Oh, man.
It's amazing. I don't care about that.
You're
Wow. You might have done a no there.
I did a
done a
no-no.
no. Wow. Outright?
Yes,
Well, so you won some money
I did.
because they were the underdogs, right?
I got them at minus 105.
What'd you bet?
I bet 150.
Jesus.
Do you know how Justin refers to a blowout loss?
How you prefer to blow a loss, Justin?
I do.
48-10. How?
That would be the Patriots getting their what?
Oh, okay. Get their ass ate.
That doesn't seem like a losing.
Well, it depends on where you stand, I guess.
It's like, oh, like they're going to get blown today. No.
No, I think it's more like they get
Maybe it
molested.
was a voluntary, I don't know.
Yeah.
Patriots are playing the Dolphins tomorrow. Probably going to get their ass ate, but what can you do?
That's a spaghetti.
Oh, I didn't watch that.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I
It was pretty good.
No, yeah, it was
I thought it was
good.
good.
Pretty good.
It was
Dave
great.
has downgraded from what we heard before the show.
Oh, is it great?
Masterful.
Food Network.
That was-
Really?
Dave asked genuinely.
It was real. It was
Dave
real.
asked genuinely if Justin studied Food Network shows before
Did you
making
just
the video.
Studied is the
I
wrong
did
word.
not.
Did you use the word study?
I did, but it was the wrong
Yeah.
choice. It was. Did you view them to help you make that video, basically? Because I thought it was well executed.
Did you do that?
I did not.
I think lost in
natural
everything
ability.
is that Justin spent 2 nights at Montante's house, like a 2-day sleepover.
It's like a one-day sleep.
Sleeping on his
How
couch.
many nights did you stay there?
2 nights.
Okay, that's not like a 1 day. That's actually
That's 2
3
nights.
different days then.
Yeah, that's a good point.
How's that like a one-day sleepover?
It's nothing like that.
That's a good point. I got,
No, it's not.
got there
It's
late
a fucking fact.
on Friday, and then I left early Sunday morning.
She got laid there on Friday?
I got late there.
Oh.
Well, okay. Oh, God damn it. What else is going on? What's going on with you boys?
Well, if you want to kick right into it,
Let's kick right into it.
last week we were a little
What's going on here?
disturbed.
People are late?
Give it a kick.
Well, I don't want it. You don't need to know about my weekend. I thought we're going into stories here. That's all.
That's correct, Dave.
Yeah,
I don't
okay.
care about your
All right.
weekend.
So
I mean, unless something happened, I'm happy to.
I don't think so.
No?
right.
Justin?
No.
No? Birdman, what'd you do?
I tore apart my dishwasher yesterday.
You did?
Yeah.
Is
Thought
that
I
like
fixed
is that
it.
like a code for like getting your ass ate, or did you legitimately do it?
No, it wouldn't drain. I thought I figured it out. I had to take the whole thing apart.
How the hell do you do that?
YouTube helps a lot.
Oh,
but
okay.
My father's a mechanic, so I'm a little.
Oh, he is?
mechanically
He could
inclined,
be.
yeah.
He's got big hands. I shook his hand before the show.
Meaty
He's
hands?
Probably a man's man.
Yeah. Oh, he definitely is a man.
That's not a challenge.
What is
You
it?
could pull that
They're
off.
easier than you
Yeah,
think.
You know
it's
what
not a
Kate
challenge.
Kate did using YouTube is in her car. The light. Kate went out like the front. One of the lights in the front
Headlights?
of the car. Headlights. Yeah. There you go. She. I have people.
We're just guys. Just guys talking.
I'm so lucky if I actually have people say that word for me. I know it, but then they fix it. I have another fucking rental right now. My goddamn car stinks. But anyway, she went to YouTube and she did it.
Yeah.
I would have no idea how to do that. I'd be like doing the Fonz thing until
Yeah,
it
you could find like repair videos on anything on YouTube. It's
Oh, I
pretty
know,
crazy.
but yeah, that's kind of become one of the main. Yeah, so you don't think it's a big deal, Dave? You did that?
Well, I just did it recently, actually. So
You
yeah.
did?
Yeah, I replaced my dishwasher.
You placed it.
Yeah,
What do you get? You go to like Home Depot or something?
I went on Amazon.
You bought it on Amazon.
Yeah.
Is that what you did?
No.
You just repaired it.
Yeah, I gotta see if I can find a new motor for it on the way home. That's what fried out. So
Oh.
yeah, I found something jammed in it, got it out. Turns out it was too late. I have to get
Like
a
a
new one. So.
fork fell through or something?
Yeah,
Or-
literally like a tiny
Those little
fork.
ones?
Yep.
Yeah, that happens. When I clean it out, I can see the little fork gets in
Yeah, I
there.
think it was making noise for like 2 weeks, and then it stopped draining, and I think it fried it.
That would be a good YouTube show for me to try and fix one of those things. I would never participate in it, but I'm just saying.
That is an Andy Mayo request for years. For show.
dishwasher?
No.
Oh,
for
you
to
doing
do regular
fixes it.
people
Day-to-day
things.
things.
Oh, well, then I won't do it.
Yeah.
You like mowing the lawn.
I'm not doing any of that stuff. Huh, okay. How's the flower business going?
It's great.
Yeah?
Yeah, she's actually moving locations here in a month
Expanding?
or so. Just getting out of an older building, going into a bigger space,
Nice.
newer
There you
space.
go.
So yeah,
There you go.
pretty
Okay.
exciting stuff.
Good. All right, what were you saying, Dave or Justin or
So
Mike or whoever?
we left last week with a little bit of confusion.
About Martin Mull? Well, the man had a great career. I mean, there's no confusion.
I'm here to clear it up for you.
there's no confusion. Very funny in Clue.
That's right.
You know the first time I saw Martin Mull?
When's that?
I think when I was a kid, the first time I saw Martin Mull was in the theater at Mr. Mom.
Oh.
He's the bad guy in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the first time I said, even as a kid, I was like, he's sort of an interesting, his voice is interesting.
Looks-wise, kind of perfect casting as Colonel Mustard.
Great
It'd
casting.
be hard to find a better Colonel
Also
Mustard.
very funny in it, like wimpy. Like when you play the game as a kid, I didn't picture Colonel. He's kind of a wimp. He's like a mama's boy, which is very funny.
Am I correct in saying that's like a classically bad movie? People
No. It's a. You know what's weird about the movie Clue? You seen it, Dave, or no? No, Birdman.
I don't think so. Maybe
Justin?
when I was a kid.
Have you seen it, Mike?
No.
Yeah.
I have.
Have you or no?
Oh.
I have.
What's the plot of it?
It was. I do remember that there's. Is it?
It's a very easy way to describe the plot of it, by the way.
They're trying to figure out who killed someone.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Based on the board game.
Yeah.
Heard of the board game?
Yes.
Okay. So in the theater when it came out originally, I want to say it came out in 85, they released a bunch of different endings.
Yes.
So if you saw the 7 o'clock, it was Colonel Mustard. If you saw the 9:30, it was, if you were in Woburn, it was wherever.
Right.
So the one that you see on VHS or wherever now, whatever it is, on demand is what they did. But yeah, it was kind of a bomb, but it's become like it's a huge like nostalgia movie. I think it's actually pretty good.
All right. Maybe
Good
I'll
cast
check it
too.
out
Christopher Lloyd's in it. Martin Mull's in it. Madeline Kahn, Tim Curry, who's going through a lot of health stuff. I think he has ALS maybe.
Oh, yeah. He's in really rough
Yeah,
shape.
have you seen him?
Yeah.
It's too bad. Very good actor. But anyway, long way of saying, why are you laughing, Martin Mull? I enjoy it. Listen to
Oh,
it.
thank you.
No problem. Go subscribe. Dave, go ahead. God, I'm just so kind.
So we were
My last days.
confused.
Go ahead.
We were confused as to where your relationship stands with Dan Katz. And so from your perspective, it seems very hostile. But we heard
Why-
some
why do
audio
you say that?
because we heard some audio today.
Why you say, from my perspective, seems hostile?
It just seemed hostile on Friday. You seemed upset with him in different ways.
I know what things are.
All right. Well, he references you today in
Where?
a certain way that I was just interested in on
Where was
part of
this?
my take.
Okay.
Okay, so episode 6, that's the one Kirk's in. I think I might just watch that one.
Just the last one?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you should watch the whole thing because
Okay.
Kirk for the listeners.
Kirk Minahan. Yeah, so he's on the IMDb. He's our colleague.
Who asked that
And
question?
Brendan, he's
That was I felt like that was Hank.
Hank
Just
Austin
saying,
Kirk is?
no, to update the listeners that don't know who you are. He was trying to do the broad.
Fuck doesn't. Oh, all right.
Yeah. I don't know.
First of all, PFT tweeted it out. I quote tweeted it. That is a fucking unbelievable scene. It is. That's my favorite scene of all time. Can you see it, Mike, or no?
No.
Bro,
I can't see anything anymore.
you see it, Birdman? The
Which
Belichick craft scene on
Oh,
the-
my God. Yeah.
It's fucking unfucking
It's
believable.
fantastic.
I will say he kind of nails the voice a little bit. He's doing a good Belichick impression.
Kraft
a little
literally,
overacting, but
he looks like an Oompa Loompa.
I quote tweeted it. That is a fucking unbelievable. That's me right there. Yeah, that's my favorite scene of all time. Can you see it, Mike?
What's happening?
What are you doing?
I was trying to play the scene.
You don't have to play. Just hold on. You don't have to play the scene. But it's better visual anyway. But it's one of these shows where like they're about to draft, and then in that round they have how much time? 5 minutes?
probably.
Is that what is in the third round? Your third round pick, right?
Yeah.
And they're literally like, "How about that Hernandez guy?" Belichick's, "Oh yeah, we looked at him." And they're like, "Well, we can't draft him every time." He's like, "I'll change the game."
He goes, fuck it. No one's ever done that before.
Like two tight
Like he's
ends.
just looking for things to.
And then he does something that he would never do, which is like, "Bob, is it okay if we pick this guy?" Like, hold, and then when Kraft enters, we've tweeted up. It's an incredible visual. You're right. He's like looks like Justin at this point. Crazy orange.
Yeah, wicked.
But yeah, go ahead. Back to Dan, I suppose.
Brendan, he's going to be in the last episode because I think he said that
He works for Barstool now. He was a radio host in Boston at the time of the Hernandez stuff.
and he had the report that Hernandez might be gay, and then Hernandez committed suicide like 2 days after. And so I think what the FX thing is going to do is try to like put it on Kirk, which will be bullshit, but I think they might.
I don't know, but most of the show is just about how gay he was.
Okay.
I'd say,
Yeah, I think we cut it off at the wrong time, but he says Kirk is a friend.
Yeah.
And you can hear in his tone that there's no hostile energy toward you, in my opinion.
No, we have been friends.
Is that what a guy like that would want you to believe, Dave?
Oh,
You know?
interesting.
And I considered Dan a friend, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you block him on Twitter.
No, he was. I mean, I've met him before. Okay. Have I not?
You have.
Yeah. He's never been on this program, to my knowledge. But yeah, it's weird that Hank like has to do. I mean, I understand they have a huge audience, but like,
He's setting the table.
I guess, but like, they don't know who I am. I've been on there a couple of times. Actually, I haven't. But yeah. Anyway, all right.
Maybe they wouldn't know that you were a radio host.
I don't know. Who cares? I don't know. Who knows? All I know is every time I see Hank in fucking Chicago, he's going to play 90 holes of golf. It's fucking unbelievable. All he does is play. All he fucking play golf all day. If people don't know, Hank Lockwood is the producer of Pardon My Take, which is a podcast at Barstool Sports. So yeah, there you go. Well,
What'd you think of Kamala Harris on Call Her Daddy?
I listened to some of it driving back from the doctor today. In between, you got to set up. At this point, you got to set up funeral stuff and wake stuff, and at this point in my life. So, but once I got through that, I did listen to a little bit of.
At some point, we should ask you about these comments.
It's fine. End of life stuff. Colin's getting everything. Getting the whole.
All right,
package.
as long as Colin's
Yeah.
good.
Only see my lawyer seems confused at first, but then he seemed fine. I explained to him. His backyard's just dog shit, and he doesn't have a dishwasher. The guy's like, well, his kids don't eat, so it seemed fair. I did listen to a little bit. I will say, if with 5 seconds before this interview started, somebody ran in and took Alex Cooper's index cards, I don't think she would have had a lot to say. Just a guess. No?
Right.
No. You don't think she's very curious politically? Like
I don't. I feel almost like she's being used, but whatever. I mean, I told people this years ago she was going to be the next Oprah.
Yeah.
Like, and this is what Chicken Fry will do eventually.
that's a bizarre call. I always think of you calling that. That's because I wouldn't.
But what do you do?
No one really thought that with her.
I'm smarter
I
than everyone
understand.
else. Like,
I
I
understand.
doesn't have to do this. But like for her, at some point, like you have to, like she's smart and savvy, so you do have to move to the next thing and see where the money is. As your audience grows older, you grow older with them.
The other girl didn't. I think she's doing
No,
the same.
I think it's safe to say she
I guess
did
that's
not.
my point.
Yeah, she did not.
Yeah.
She did not. But this was an infomercial. Like they're just using her, and
Yeah.
Stern's next. But yeah, I didn't jump off from this interview. I listened to like the first 20 minutes.
I did like her beginning portion where she mentioned Donald Trump here.
We reached out to former President Donald Trump to come on the show. If he also wants to have a meaningful, in-depth conversation about women's rights in this country, then he is welcome on Call Her Daddy anytime.
What a sentence.
okay.
Imagine, I remember the first time I was on this show, Steve was playing Call Her Daddy drops. Mm-hmm. Imagine if I told you then Alex Cooper would be extending that invitation.
Well, I believe that. I believe Trump would have taken it. What was that, Alex?
This man bit my clit.
Yeah. And it's just two people. Alex Cooper doesn't have a fucking clue about anything, and Kamala Harris doesn't know a fucking thing about Call Her Daddy. Like she's pretending, she's giving these, just, and I will also say this. Not one person is going to vote for Harris because she was on Call Her Daddy. Not one. These girls are not going to go register to vote. They might register on, but they're not going to vote. Maybe it'll change 6 votes.
5 million females a week.
Great. What are they? Where are they located?
They're all over the place.
Are they in swing states?
Yeah, I don't know, but
That's all that matters.
There probably are members of the daddy gang that'll be like, oh, she sat down with Alex, now I'll vote for her.
Maybe.
she got beat up pretty
The
good.
type
in
of
the
people that would vote
comments,
for Bill Trudell, say. you
Well,
know?
that's true. What'd you say, Dave?
She got beat up pretty good in the comments. Too.
Vice President Harris or
No,
Alex?
Alex for doing the interview in general.
I mean, it's just like she's a liberal. Like it's okay. Like I don't. Same with Stern. But they want to.
At least she had the comments on.
That's true. I mean, well, but he's had this off for a while.
Yeah.
Stern's show. Anything else jump off from that interview?
I did think she was talking about. I don't know if you want to hear the abortion stuff.
That seemed like it was a big part of it, right?
It was huge. Yeah.
And then she's going to have to go to the airport,
It's a big colony issue, right?
stand
there.
in a TSA line.
She said a lot of stuff that I agree
What's your
with,
take on
and
this, Dave?
Is that it's not that big of a deal. That
Just
you can
get on a fucking plane.
Get on a
go
plane.
get your abortion,
You
and go
whiny
back.
bitch.
Yeah.
As long, obviously, I
What's your
think money,
take on
I
the
said
abortion?
money is an issue.
What's your take on the abortion in the air? Is that like if you're over a state?
Yeah.
Is that the state, or is it where you're flying to? You know what I'm saying? Let's say you fly from here, right?
At some point.
to Mississippi, direct flight from here to Mississippi.
Yeah.
When you're in the air, is it like the state you're over? Is it where you took off, where you landed? Do we know?
Well, you are physically somewhere.
Have we
at
talked
that
about abortion
spot.
air? We
That's-
pitched that, didn't
yes,
we?
yeah.
Yeah, there's money there, I
Because
think.
of Dave, I think, yeah.
Yeah. You would do that, Dave, wouldn't you?
Sure. Yeah.
Those little forks come in handy.
Doesn't Sky Law apply? Isn't there like federal law would supersede?
Right, but there's no federal.
That's the thing now.
Yeah, now there isn't.
That's tricky. See, now it gets trickier.
Interesting.
Did she ask Vice President Harris about this?
No, they just talked about the fact that.
What's your take on Kamala always wearing the pantsuits? You want her to show a little leg or no?
No, I think it's professional.
Okay,
look. Yeah,
I agree.
I'm fine with. I'm fine with
I happen to
that.
agree with you. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I mean, daddy gang, to put it in our TikTok terms, I have seen girls on the street walk up to men and be like, do you know where a tampon goes? Do you know how many tampons we use? Do you even know how, do you know?
Is she saying this is like one of these TikTok bits they do? Where like no one's actually saying to anybody in the street, right?
Right.
Okay.
Well, it's like outside clubs.
It's like one of those ones where people walk by and they're like, how much does your apartment cost? Can I get a tour of it?
Yes.
That kind of
That
thing.
asshole Billy Eichner.
Right, yes. Yeah.
What are you stupid?
I hate
Why are
that
you yelling at me?
Fuck you. So what does Vice President say about this question?
X or Y or Z is of a part of our, and they don't know the answer.
I was the first vice president or president to ever in office.
What's she
go
laughing
to
about?
A reproductive health
I don't think
care.
she can help
having
it.
What?
I don't think she can help it. It's just
No,
like a tick.
she's a dummy. I mean, whatever. So's Trump, but boy, she is. Shallow as a pie plate, as Jerry Callahan used to say. Just dumb. Why are we so many fucking dummies running for these offices? Trump, her, like where? Good God.
And you got people on both sides acting like there's an obvious choice, and it's just
No, they both suck.
They both suck.
I got to listen to this idiot talk to these other idiot. Like Jesus Christ.
It's weird to watch her against Trump too, because she seems like a politician in a movie, like a like a bad script of a politician with the fake laughter and all that shit.
I mean, she's the awkward person. I get that, but Weesh. I mean, you're now a Scooper fan, right, Dave?
Oh, yeah.
Did she ask any good questions? Or?
This is a great question,
Oh,
actually.
okay.
I want to take a moment, and can we try to think of any law that gives the government the power to make a decision?
I know what you're going to ask.
About a man's body. Let's
No.
I think that's a fair and good question.
Sure. Yeah. Like the draft?
Vaccine?
Like
mandate?
COVID? I mean, which she was leading the charge about?
Yeah.
I mean, I get their point.
Yeah.
But I also think the left has become hijacked by abortion.
That's all they talk about.
It's all the, and by the way, the right too. Like, it's not that important. I'm sorry. I get it's important for women. It's not as important as the economy. It's just not. It's just fucking not. It's not as important as immigration right now in America. Like, I'm with you. I think it's a state issue. I'm pro-choice. Go for it. I'm pro-abortion. Honestly, go for it. But like, they are hijacked. They're ideologically hijacked by abortion. It's all they fucking care about. And Trump didn't give two fucks about abortion. Trust me. Trump's paid for it. I'm sure he's paid for it.
Yeah, he's paid for a ton of it.
I would think.
Maybe be surprised.
No.
So it's like, I don't. Oh God, listening to Alex Cooper, who 3 years ago was talking about whatever the fuck.
get that cum.
Yeah, interviewing.
That's right.
But Harris wouldn't know doesn't know a fucking thing about Alex Cooper.
No
Nothing.
way. No.
Zero.
No, she got briefed for 5 minutes before the interview.
And this will be a grilling compared to what she's going to get from Stern.
Oh
Oh my
definitely.
god.
Guys like Keith the Oldman. I'll
tweet
admit,
was great.
I fell for the Oldman bait. I couldn't. I should have just left it alone. But
Yeah.
I was like, this guy's an idiot. But like,
But he's probably got 75 of those tweets if you look back.
no
in
question.
the last 2 days.
But he's like, oh, she's finally. This should end the conversation. You want to tough interviews. This guy is like said, if you vote for Trump, you should be in prison.
It does. Maybe Oberman's a one-off, but like it does tell you that people still think like, oh, it's Howard Stern. He's gonna get crazy with it.
Yeah, I
He's
guess
gonna
it's
talk
like
about her pussy.
that's all. But I saw some people like this is going to help with the older men vote. I'm like, only
Who's listening?
women listen to Stern now.
Yeah.
Stern's for women now. Like, this is he's like might as well be on the View. Really?
Most of the
Yeah,
guests
but they're
are
going to get so
female.
many like media headlines from that interview and things like that.
Sure, but
that's
again,
the real benefit to it.
Okay, great. Again, a guy in Wisconsin who's a swing section of America goes in the vote. Is he thinking she went on Howard Stern? No chance. I don't blame them for doing it. It's better to go on Alex Cooper show than to go on Meet the Press. No question. It's worth it, but strange, very strange. Where the fuck is Trump?
He's with Elon Musk.
Yo, that was
Oh, that
bizarre. What a fucking weirdo Musk is. Jesus. Why is everyone so fucking weird?
Did you see that picture?
Yeah, he's jumping around.
Yeah,
What the
it's so
fuck?
awesome.
What's wrong with people? Are there no normal people left in the world, Justin?
Couple.
How'd the Mark handle the loss?
It was good. It was fine.
It was good that they lost?
He was like. He was.
What's wrong with you today?
Nothing's wrong with. I'm saying. I'm trying to describe how Mark was. He was fine. He was
You're not doing it well.
It's impossible to capture the emotions of Mark.
Jesus Christ. What was on your face in that video?
What's on? Oh, it was just it was cheese. From nachos.
Sure, I understand.
I hate mustard.
Oh,
You're not a mustard guy?
Hate mustard.
Okay. Well, okay. How was the traffic heading out?
It was bad.
Really? 'Cause
Yeah.
it looked like no one was there at the end of the game.
Yeah, for the first half it was packed, and then by the end it was.
It was a dreadful game to watch.
Oh, it was the worst football game in the world.
Might have been the worst game of all time.
Might have been.
Oh, God, they suck. Jesus. What else?
What'd you think of Chris Klemmer yesterday in the watching along with that game?
Here's my take. So I'm actually enjoying this Mets stream a little bit. I like this group of weirdos: Klemmer, KFC, Frank, the guy who cried. What's his name? Meek Phil.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good group of idiots. My suggestion to them, if I was running Barstool, they're so weird on their own, you don't need like Phillies fans in there. Like, they're just annoying. Like, if there was an app I could pay for that Gia didn't speak at all during that yesterday, I would have paid for it. Added nothing. My guy Rowan I love, but like, you know, even the guy who's the guy from Chicago who was like screaming at Klemmer the other day in the video. The beard. What's his? He's a Pardon My Take guy.
Oh,
isn't he?
Max?
Yeah, not needed. Like, there's enough like hatred and like loathing
Well, that was a
in
separate
that room.
stream, right? Didn't they have 2 simultaneous streams?
But he was on one with them the other
Rowan
day.
was in the room.
Oh, he was on. Yeah.
Yes.
I would just have them do it on their own. But like, what did I say about Klemmer the other day? Klemmer has to have the last word on everything. So when Dave, first of all, he has this Bryce Harper moment. Do we have the sound of that?
Yeah.
He's scary.
You just said he is.
There's levels of scary.
You said he is.
He's not on the Shohei or Joe.
Hey, just shut the fuck up, Klemmer.
So you guys fighting?
That's why you shut the fuck up, Klemmer.
Next pitch,
Jesus Christ.
Bryce Harper, who by the way is a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah, and he's been dominant for like years.
Like, I get Klemmer's point. He's not like an immortal top 10 all time player.
Sure,
but he's a first ballot Hall of Famer who's like still in his prime. And it is a sports like 101 with your friends. You don't fucking say that. You know what's going to happen.
It is good that he said it, though.
Oh, no, it's great.
As
no,
a
it's
viewer,
great.
you got to root for him to say
fantastic.
shit like that. Yeah.
So then Dave, who's got like a huge bet in the Phillies, right?
Yep.
Went after Klemmer on Twitter, and then Klemmer again, he can't help himself. Klemmer's like, "Oh yeah, like the Indiana Fever and what was the other bet Dave lost?"
It is every. Oh, hold on.
I wonder how Mac Jones or Indiana Fever fans must feel about you.
So, I mean, Klemmer always feels like he has to get that like jab in.
I didn't fully get it. What does he say?
Well, those are bets that like Dave, I guess, has lost or something.
Yeah, but did Dave do what Klemmer did?
No,
you know what I mean.
Course
Like
not.
that,
No.
I don't get the.
They've never pointed out the best player on the other team.
That's what I mean. I don't get the correlation.
Klemmer just can't like ever be like, "Oh yeah, I was wrong on this one." He always, I'm gonna get back at him. Like I'm gonna show them I'm not afraid to go after the big guy.
I do slightly disagree with your tweet. You said it was a fist pump.
Yeah.
I think it was more of like an approving head.
Yeah,
nod.
he's like, I nailed him. I got him. Yeah. And he's like so happy with himself. But yeah, I mean, I actually watched some of that yesterday. It's kind of entertaining. I'm not a big stream guy. I think they usually stink, but I actually enjoyed that.
That's what you do those for, those little nuggets.
They don't play today, right? Do they play 2 days in a row?
I wouldn't think so.
No.
Yeah. Well, okay, but yeah. Mike called it with biographies? No. Is that what it's called?
I did, yes. I was happy to lend the title to him.
Nice
It's
to hear on the
interesting.
show, but yeah.
I didn't think of it till later.
Try interesting.
My Costanza moment.
Yeah. What were you saying?
It's interesting to think about how people listen to the show
Mm-hmm.
because we talked about that, and I got 40 DMs saying, "What about Klemmeries?"
Right.
We said it 15 times.
I got all those too.
I don't get it. But they're listening to us talk about it. How did they not hear us say that? And then you say, "No, we already did it." It was a whole discussion.
I got a lot of those too. And I'm like, I don't, also I'm not that worried about it.
What are you going to do? Screenshot it and forward it to Klemmer? Like, why wouldn't they just shoot that over to Klemmer?
Who Klemmer do
That's
yesterday?
a good point, too.
He did Madonna's brother.
Oh,
right?
Christopher.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't heard it.
That's a good one.
Today's biography is Christopher Ciccone. Ciccone passed away at the age of 63. Passed away a couple days ago, but it was announced today. Ciccone, you might not know the name, but it's Madonna's younger brother. One of 6. Madonna, I believe, was the 3rd of that 6. Christopher was the 5th. Grew up in Michigan. And actually helped Madonna out a lot in her career.
I want the
especially early
regular
on.
guys, though. You know?
What do you mean?
Like I said, the Joe America guy.
It'll be tough to find
They have obituaries.
during the day, you know? But I'm saying if he's doing that, then he's got to sift through. Where do you even begin with that? Just New York, or
Shouldn't he have like kicked it off with Guy Geller?
He died a while ago, though.
Yeah, I guess, but
I don't know. Like if I looked up wherever Eatonville, Washington obits, you'll get them. No,
but are any of them interesting? And then no, it's going to
Well,
take
do
a
a
long time.
research.
It's time consuming. I'm saying.
But wouldn't that be fun if they weren't interesting?
the fuck else is he doing, Mike? He's watching
Rat
baseball
race?
games. That's true. Eatonville Dispatch. Let me see here. Norma McBride.
It's a good name. It's a good old man name.
Norma.
Oh, Norma.
Yeah. Born in Rapid City, 1933. All right, she didn't live an interesting life, but so what? Point is, there may be other
See?
people. Well, okay.
Hey,
Spend an hour doing research, and he won't do it. I knew he was going to pick McDonald's brother yesterday because he was like the most famous person who died yesterday. You know?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
You know what? The more popular this gets, people are going to start sending him obituaries. That'll be helpful.
Yeah, that's when you know you've made it.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Yeah.
But yeah, you wonder what life must be like to be in the shadow of something that's so famous. I mean, will be remembered for the next 100 years. People will know who Madonna is. They had a falling out about a decade ago. He wrote a book, a kind of a tell-all memoir, but I guess they patched things up recently. But yeah, you wonder, especially if you're like a talented enough artist where you could direct music videos, you have that ability, that artistic ability, but you're always going to be in the shadow of someone that's just legendary. That must be a difficult life. You wonder about guys like Frank Stallone and the older siblings sometimes try to keep these people around to help them, but you wonder how much do they also want to do their own thing? That must just be a challenging but interesting life. But yes, rest in peace, Christopher Ciccone passed away at the age of 63.
There you go.
Wow. Yeah. One must wonder. No one's ever thought that before about Madonna's brother. What's it like to be the least famous, less famous than your sister?
Well, people probably aren't. It's nice that Klemmer's putting a spotlight on guys like that.
That's true. Yeah. But if there's a massive death today, I don't know, Jimmy Carter.
Yeah.
Would he do that or would he?
Yes.
Everyone's doing that though.
But let's not forget this started with Pete Rose. That's a pretty big name.
True.
Yeah,
but Klemmer likes the guy. He should be going on the road for these. Live reporting it
everywhere he finds a purple hat on the road.
Hospice or something. Yeah. Live reporting, maybe.
Well, as it expands,
That's true, yeah.
We're watching it build.
Yeah, that's true. What else, Justin?
Reporters are going through a tough time in the NFL.
Oh, they can't see those cocks anymore.
It's tough.
That's too bad.
It's not easy.
How can they do their job?
Yeah.
As a fan, it hurts.
It does, yeah. You learned a lot over the years from...
A lot.
I've thought about this because, I had to do it for a couple of years. It's the worst. It's humiliating. You sit there, the game's over. You stand like an asshole in the locker room. These guys take a shower and they change in front of it. It's just... They say nothing and then they leave. It's just a way. It's antiquated. Now these reporters are all worked up about it. Was there a league? The NFL passed a rule?
NFLPA is trying to get the league to pass a rule that
1,000%
media access should be outside of the
locker room. Of course. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Who did you quote tweet? Albert Breer or something like that? Oh, yeah. It's just a very old man take.
Yeah.
To be like, well, then now the players can't get their voices out.
Yeah, they have no way of doing that.
Do you know who the Kelsey brothers are, or Pat Beverly?
No, I don't think
any of these people.
Yeah, no, Mike Trout has no way of getting it out to the world unless he talks to a beat reporter from the fucking Orange County Dispatch.
Yeah, not even podcast, just tweeting or whatever.
Anything.
He said it on Twitter.
Right.
It's a crazy thing.
It's and I've been in there. You get nothing from these guys, nothing, and it's weird for them. I mean, it's true. They're female reporters and they're fucking naked. They're getting changed. You feel like an asshole. They say nothing. But yeah, these old reporters cannot get it out of their ass that they need to do this. I don't know why.
It creates better content for fans.
Who said that, Bert?
Yes, Albert. On the locker room argument, relationships between the media and players benefit everyone. Gives players platforms to tell their stories and get their 2 cents in.
Ooh, wow. The Lawrence Eagle Tribune. What a platform that is for Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, it's not 1968.
Can Jason Tatum do it if he doesn't talk to the guy from the Taunton Gazette? It's so... He can't say the guy naked while putting his fucking shirt on. Yeah, we need to do a better job boxing out. Wow, yeah, thanks. Everything's changed now. Oh, it's so dumb.
It makes the media more accountable to those they cover. And it creates better content for fans. Way more good than bad.
I actually want the media to be less accountable to those they cover because they don't say anything now. They're like friends with the players.
They're buddies. They produce their documentaries. They work together, which is fun. It's over. All that stuff is over. It's dead. Social media blew that all up. There's no... there's no big exposés and there's no big stories. And things just go away. The Otani gambling thing just went away.
Right.
We don't know anything about it now. But went away. No one writes anything. No one asks any questions.
That bastard.
When? The Harvard hockey scandal. Colin buried that Harvard hockey scandal. I thought he buried it. So, that's the way it is.
You see that Torrey Smith tweet? If only y'all knew how awkward some of the male reporters act, straight meat watchers.
I've told that story. I looked at Shaq's penis that time in Celtics locker room. It was unbelievable.
Huge.
Really?
Look at a 4-iron.
Yeah.
Yes.
It would have to be, right?
I would think it would suck from if it didn't.
It would look very silly.
Yeah.
A little wiener. Yeah. But it's also just dumb. They're sitting there and they're like, all right, you can come over. They treat you like shit, which I totally understand because they're They don't want to talk to you. Like, all right, what do you want? You come over, you ask all these dumb questions, and you leave. You feel like everyone feels like an asshole at the end of it. I mean, you can make relationships with players outside of the locker room. I think, reporters, if they're good enough, they can figure out a way to do that. And by the way, as opposed to 20 years ago, if you needed to air your grievance, you don't need them anymore. They're not needed.
Right. I guess the only thing it gets rid of is the once a decade where there's a memorable
altercation.
Some guy altercate, like Tim McCarver.
True.
Like
but even that hasn't really happened in much in the social media age.
No.
Like the Ryan Leaf, Bobby Bonilla stuff. That's all a long time ago. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's.
Well, you wouldn't have got that whole Spit and Chicklets thing with Don Sweeney last week.
That was a press
conference.
Oh, I guess you're right. Yeah, it's a little different.
You seem like he's coming out of the shower for that?
No, you're right.
Don Sweeney's
I guess that's just
putting his
media
shirt on.
access. Sometimes reporters
A
can
press
draw
conference is
things.
different.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Do you know what that?
No, I do. You're
Okay.
right. You're right. That's a whole system. Yeah.
Don, I don't want to see your penis. I have a couple of questions. Don, put your pants on.
That big Bruins step and repeat vibe.
Don, Jesus Christ. All right, we get it. You're naked.
I'll tell you what they can spit on.
Yeah, take a look. Spit this up.
I saw the snowplow driver naked the day after he testified in the Karen Reed trial at the gym. And I wanted to ask him all these questions, but he was naked, so I couldn't ask him anything.
That's the time to ask him. He's vulnerable.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I would think.
Yeah, felt a little inappropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there are people in gyms who are very comfortable talking naked.
Yep.
Tim Murphy was one of those guys who was the old RandyEI.com originally. We had that gym, Mutt's gym across the street, so I'd run there sometimes if I stayed later at a meeting. They just come over and talk to you like naked. I'm like, I'm not a naked talker.
No.
Like, I'm good. Like, we can have the same conversation clothed across the street like half an hour.
Yeah, my towel would be around me, and I put the underwear on underneath it. Or something like that,
I mean, I obviously play. Like, I'll get changed, no problem. But we only need to engage here. Like, this is not, get your clothes on, and get the fuck out of there. Yeah,
I don't understand why people are so comfortable with that.
I don't either.
It's just a dick, Mike. What's the big deal?
I suppose.
Guess.
Well, I don't mind looking, if that's what you're asking.
He's a meat watcher.
He's a meat watcher.
I don't know. What else?
You saw, obviously, Portnoy with his comments on Mutt just before the show here.
I did, yeah.
It's disappointing.
A lot of David in Maryland talking a lot of Mutt. I'm done with Mutt. I lose interest. I got too much going on. Mutt's locked in on Mohegan's son.
That was
it. I mean, yeah. I don't know what you want me to say.
To be expected.
But yeah, I'm kind of bored with it. Mutt's in here tomorrow?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to spend much time on it because it's done. Like, he made a choice. No big deal. But, like, I don't think Mutt expected a job when he was done. I really don't.
No.
Like, I think he's pretty realistic, so.
I don't think he wanted it, even if it was still there, it seems.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of tired of talking. Like, nothing against Mutt. Like, I hope he gets a good, but, like, he made a choice. He really, really, really regrets it. I can tell you that. But, like, it'd be weird if he did 10 shows, right? There's no buzz the last 6 weeks, and he reached out to Dave to have a job. Like, but why? Like, for what purpose? You made a choice.
Because he's still around, it could pop back up on Portnoy's radar at some time.
Maybe.
You
Yeah,
never know.
something can always happen.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't think so. Because once this is done, he's just going to go back to doing nothing, I think.
That's so crazy.
I think.
That's what he wants to do, though. He wants to be his own boss. That's, I think, the premise of the entire thing.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a job, though.
Well, he wants to do more of those speaking, like the St. A's thing. He wants to do more of that. He wants to get
The high school.
Muttstack
what?
monetized. He was doing the speaking engagement at St. A's.
We
right?
call it St. A's.
Yeah.
We
high
remember
school thing?
the event very well.
Wasn't that St. A's?
Yes.
Yeah, it was at the college. It was at
St. Anselm's?
Yeah.
Oh, was it the
Yeah.
kicking thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But there's no money in that.
No, but it's a thing that could be recurring, and then he gets more recurring gigs. So,
How many of those gigs are there?
Beats me.
Once
You
every
know
like
better.
2 months. It's
I mean, there's no money in it.
What about the winner?
Yeah, it's going to do all winter.
Yeah. The problem is he can't produce either. That's the other thing. Like, if he could produce, he could probably find other jobs. But if he's a content guy, he got offered a full-time job doing content. There's really no.
Yeah, we've done this. We've done this 5,000. I like the guys in the Marvel have fun, but like put it this way, he knows he fucked up. It'll be interesting tomorrow if he's actually I just really fucked up. That might be a good way to salvation. If he begs Dave,
yeah.
maybe. But does he want to do that? Probably not. So, I don't know. I feel bad for him because I think he knows he fucked up, but like he fucked up. It's the way it goes.
Yeah.
Did you see the poster he put out this morning celebrating his? He went 3-0 in Week 6 in the NFL.
I saw that. Got the week wrong.
Yeah, well,
in Week 6.
Week 6.
He went 3-0 though.
Harnessing the power of AI.
He's going to go 3-0.
I mean, ultimately, he got in the bed with like a guy who's a loser.
Aton?
The bomber.
The other guy,
and
the
an
bomber
asshole.
guy.
Both of them. I think both of them are assholes. Quite frankly.
Court filings for Peppers. Woman told police after the two had sex. They got in a violent argument with someone who called her. The woman told police, "My boyfriend put his hand on my neck, smashed my head against the wall, then pushed me down the stairs." Think they're going to let it play out?
Shit.
Two sides to every story, I say. Let's hear this out.
Did he have a C on his shirt when he did that or no? Because, I mean, then he's a leader. I don't want to get in the way of that. So, I mean, if true, they just cut him today, right?
Yes.
I would think.
Well, the precedent would be Antonio Brown. They cut him.
Right. Yes. Was he staying with Brady? Wasn't that the thing?
Yes.
Yes, he was.
Yeah. Jeez.
And then he turns into an absolute psychopath toward Brady, like a year later.
When did this happen?
That was
Saturday night.
Was
this happened Saturday?
Or Friday night. They might have known Saturday and Sunday.
Braintree knew about. He played yesterday.
He was out yesterday.
Yeah, he was out.
Oh, because of this?
No, I think
he was hurt.
injury.
Well,
oh, okay. Was he actually hurt before that?
Beats me. I don't know when they announced it.
And he told the police it was cocaine?
Well, no, they charged him. He had a.
Oh, I thought he copped to it. They said, okay. I mean, Jesus Christ, they're gonna cut this guy today, right?
Have to.
I would think. Let me see. We'll see if we can get some confirmation on this. I'll send you the contact, Dave. Let's see. A little live journalism here. I think it'll work. Gotta make that call, Dave.
It's a name that excites Dave.
Yeah, that's right. That is bad. Oosh.
Well, we don't know what she did.
It's true. Good point, Mike.
Jeez.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
No
the person you're trying.
Stacey James. I think you probably wouldn't be answering the phone now, but ooh, Jesus. The two had sex. They got in a violent argument about someone who called her. Told police.
Oh boy.
And my neck, smashed my head against the wall, then pushed me down the stairs. Holy fuck. Do we know how injured? Do we know anything else, right?
No.
Okay, we got to move this story forward.
And they cut off the press conference, so we didn't even get to ask questions.
Right.
That's what happens now. See? If it's in the locker room, it's different. They can't cut that off.
Oh, true.
That's
You
true.
know, if a guy's naked in front of you, you can ask him about stuff like this.
Grab his
This guy will
cock
be.
and
This
say,
guy.
back away.
That's it. This guy will be released by noon. I'm going to say. What do you think, Justin?
I think so.
How do you feel about that? He's one of your captains.
I mean, it's not like it's a lost season anyway.
What if they were good?
What
Would
does
you
that
want, would
do
you want them kept?
If they were good, you can have the conversation.
Okay, fair enough. I guess. I suppose.
He
What
did
else?
just sign a 3-year,
What's it?
$30 million deal in July.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Ooh, Jesus. What else going on?
I got to make sure we get to the bottom of this one. A rumor posted on Reddit before the show about
You love these Reddit rumors.
I
Go
love
ahead.
the rumors. You just got to make sure they're.
Go ahead.
My friend who works in the same building at ZLX just saw Kirk leaving.
Boy.
There are rumors buzzing that they're
Scared?
planning to scrap Rich and bring in Kirk to take over Morning Drive. Confirm or deny?
What else going on?
Coward.
Yeah. You see that Chad Finn story?
I did, yeah.
That was
Yeah.
just-
I mean,
that was as much as he's going to take somebody down.
yeah.
It's
Wasn't he at
like-
Rich's, like the first show, like hanging out in the studio?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't he write it? Yeah.
Yeah, he tore Richard. For him, tore him apart. I mean, you know, I could say I was not at ZLX. I could confirm that. I had no discussions with ZLX about their morning show. I would love to take over for Rich's show, though. That I would consider. Just to lord it over him.
Would you ask Dave?
That's
like,
in
can I
play,
still have
right?
my job? We'll
What's
just
in play?
go on
Like
hiatus.
iHeart likes you. Like they don't have any problems with you.
Dave, I'm not going back to radio.
No, but I mean, like
Your
Odyssey.
fucking mind?
No. Odyssey wouldn't hire you back.
Probably not.
Right? Beasley hates you because you were a competitor that beat them. Right?
I guess I think they would probably like me if I
So
was
iHeart, you've never worked with.
Right.
So I would assume that
I
they're
am
open to the discussion.
beyond radioactive to these people. They, you know, how scared they are of me. Who's in charge of ZLX? Who's the call program? Let's find the program. We'll call him right now. Want to do that, Mike?
Sure.
I'll apply for the job.
It's a good time to get into radio. I've been saying this.
I think so.
Terrestrial, I think, is
yes,
where it's at.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hell yes. I wouldn't mind playing. Like I said, 3 or 4 songs an hour.
Sounds like a nice gig.
Read a little bit. What's that, Justin?
I believe it's Chris Tyler.
You can just say it in the air. I don't think we're to protect this gentleman.
I think he's a source for Mike Mutnansky, actually.
Who, CT?
Really?
Yeah.
What gives you that idea?
Because he's quoted him in the Mutstack, I believe.
How about giving him a job, Chris? Huh? Be a real friend.
It's not that crazy.
You know?
He's still running a business. I'll tell Chris Tyler that I would leave for.
Thank you for calling iHeartMedia.
Yeah, I might leave this to take over to take over for Rich and go battle those guys. Yeah,
Makes sense.
Bring the boys over.
Press 1 for
Well, that's
What?
Rumor says you're bringing one of us over.
Who?
Oh, yeah. You said you would bring Dave.
Justin's bitter about this. It's
Justin
a
on
dumb Reddit
radio.
rumor.
Justin's bits on radio bits.
It said Justin would be a recurring whack pack.
Yeah,
I believe,
yeah.
right?
We'd bring him in. Yeah. Do you think Vice President Harris going to ride the Sibian? Or no? Are you going to throw salami at her?
They might.
Will Stern be in blackface?
They might have her do math versus Beetlejuice or something, you know?
Yeah.
That'll
Will
be
Stern
fun.
use the M word a lot? There's a lot of questions.
That's why Justin had a good point.
Is she the Kielbasa queen? We'll find out.
I said he turned off comments because he doesn't want people to know like who his audience is, and Justin pointed out every tweet would be that video.
Totally.
Of him using the
Yeah,
N-word.
yeah. Or him in blackface?
Yeah.
Yeah. Chris Tyler?
Spell the last and first name, then press pound. For Q, press 7.
I've seen that video a ton of times, and it's still shocking every time I watch it. The Stern
Mick-
and Sherman Hemsley.
Isn't that crazy?
It's nuts.
It is. Like, he's clearly making fun of Ted Danson.
I feel bad
Yes.
for Robin, too.
Try a different spelling.
What, didn't work?
No.
Do you think the Patriots knew about this? They had to have.
Yes, before the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No matching name. Try a different spelling.
Jack Tyler.
Oh, that'd be a good idea. Try his name. Yeah, Tyler. I thought of that.
Said spell the full name.
What did you try?
Chris Tyler.
Try different names.
No matching name. Try a different
I don't think this
spelling.
guy exists.
All I know is there's not a single receptionist in the radio business in 2024. They're never at the front desk.
They're barely like DJs at this point.
That evil MJ lady, remember her?
Oh my god, she was the
oh,
worst.
The most evil person who ever lived.
Just mean.
Oh, just cruel.
I don't know why I felt like I had to be on like my best behavior. Like,
I'll say it.
Hey,
She was a cunt.
you're not wrong.
She
You're
was.
You're not wrong.
Record your message at the tone.
I don't want to record a message. Well, call the
Studio line?
Yeah. Oh, she was ruthless.
Unless you did something like the people that would fill in for her when she had to take one of her
Yeah.
4-hour breaks.
Right.
She was super nice to them.
Right. She was nice to girls.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. One time, I think I told this story. It was a peak Murchison. I fucking chucked. Remember the bowl of candy?
Yes.
I chucked it at her. Just
what?
At her. Just she gave me some attitude. And I said, "Fuck you!" I took the candy and just chucked it. She had candy all over her.
Good Lord.
Yeah, it was a tough time. But then she went with us to the screening of Patriots Day. She brought her son. She couldn't have been nicer. It was very weird. Maybe it's the building. I always said that building is.
It is.
It's like I always said that building gives you cancer.
Yeah, it's a toxic place.
But yeah, it was. She was like very nice.
She was moody.
Come on, we left. Jerry's like, I always thought she was a cunt.
Yeah, it might just be when she's working there. She feels.
Yes,
Like, I don't know.
she didn't really do anything. Like you said, she was never there.
No, took a lot of
Long
breaks.
breaks. How are we doing here, Dave?
Studio's busy.
Studio's busy.
Multiple times.
They take call.
I'd assume they
Turn it off or.
Yeah.
Huh.
Damn.
I don't get this. I don't have Rich's number. Because I would call him and just be like, we know it's over. Like, any tips for the interview? You know, that kind of thing. But does anybody have his number? I'm trying to think.
You could probably get it.
Yeah, I'm going to try right now.
I think Justin's bits will work on radio.
Huh?
I agree.
Personally, I think
Yeah.
Justin's bits will
He's a
work on
recurring guy.
He's clean.
radio. The older male demo on ZLX, they would love that shit.
He works clean.
Men from Maine type stuff.
Yeah.
It's men from Maine.
Men.
So maybe he doesn't belong.
That's what I'm saying. So.
I don't know what Men from Maine is.
Well, you weren't even included in the rumor, so.
Mike's a weekend guy. Mike and mustard.
I would love
That'd be great. 2 Yankee fans.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes, 2 very real Yankee fans.
Oh, one of them.
Yeah.
Another huge asshole. Though I kind of liked him.
Him, I never met.
Yeah. Hope LJ's doing okay.
Well, probably whack and stick.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. That was a disturbing scene, pornographically. And I'm no judge, but that was a weird one. Who's this? The Thai man?
Trying a different number.
This is Rich Shertenlieb.
Oh, it is?
Maybe.
Oh.
Nope.
Nope. I suspect it's
Oh,
enough.
maybe at this point. A 1 rating.
Not great.
I think it's the biggest failure in the history of Boston radio.
Bigger than Mike Salk.
Oh, yeah. Salk's numbers were way better.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's doing like 3 or 4.
Okay.
I mean, and by the way, way less money. Like this was was a price increase. This was a pay cut, Mike Salk.
Who would be on that level? Can't think of anyone.
I mean, maybe like EI, other than Greg, like last 5 years in general, but I don't know.
I can't think of one, like, we're bringing in the guy.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And the article blames him like entirely in terms of, like, he wanted no music. I bet the
Well, that was the
station
thing. That was a big
probably
takeaway for me. Was Rich has been failing in ratings for how long has he been there now? 6
Since
months,
June,
maybe.
I think.
Yeah.
Oh God, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, not long.
Yeah. So they started adding music again on ZLX, classic rock station. And Chad's story said to Rich's, like, despite his protests. So Rich was fighting this even like a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah. Which is crazy.
And by the way, I was talking to somebody, I forget I was talking about this. Maybe it was Mutt. And like the idea that they would owe Rich Shertenlieb 40 cents if they got rid of him. He had no leverage at the time. You know, he was negotiating against nobody. They paid him a decent salary, but they could get rid of him today. It wouldn't hurt them. By the way, the rest of the day, Mike, I'm sorry, the rest of the day, they're doing like a 1.5 with Rich. The rest of the day, doing like an 8.
Yeah.
People flood back in.
Well, I said this the other day. Like, if you're somebody like me and you grew up listening to ZLX every day, and one day you just get in your car and it's Mike Giardi and Rich Shertenlieb talking football, you're like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, where are the fucking Allman Brothers?
Yeah, there was a post on Facebook for it, and like every comment was
like,
just,
fuck you.
Oh, fuck you,
Yeah.
and what happened to the station?
Right.
You know.
Which, by the way, would have been even if I went there, say. My audience would come with me, but like the classic ZLX people, I'm like, who the fuck is Justin? Like, why is Mike defending Jerry Sandusky? It'd be like this.
I think they learned a lot.
It'd be an endless, like, it was just handled as radio people because they're stupid, handled horribly.
Yeah.
Horribly.
That's like the station that they have on construction job sites playing. That's the only one
Yeah.
they're playing.
Yeah. Well, you know, Dave, you hang out with those a lot. How the hell would you know that?
Those are my people.
Are you driving around construction
Big Jack
sites?
tells me all the time. Big Jack tells me all the time.
Do you think they should have done it the other way and started with music and tried to do less and less?
Yes. Oh, definitely.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, no, they should have never done it. They should have had Rich Shertenlieb do, hey, I'm doing the fucking prep burger 4 stories of the day.
Right.
And then play some music.
Right.
Which
Just try to talk more as it goes.
Yeah, or not. Like, he's not I said this, he's a producer.
Right.
He's you know, I may let him be a fill-in producer if Justin or Dave can't do it.
Oh.
I might do that.
Be nice.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you guys have to come up with names. That's the other problem. You can't be Dave and Justin if we're doing radio.
That's true.
That's Blind Mike is a good radio.
Well, my initials are DJC, so DJ Cullinane or something like that.
You might want to work on that, but you get my point.
Yeah.
Justin, what do you got?
JT.
Again, we're too hung up on the initials here, guys.
J-Rock is already...
Oh, true.
That's a
J-Rock,
staple.
that's true.
strong.
That's
and then
true.
we're not losing the fabric of the show, you know?
Rough crew. That's true. We'll have to conform. I mean,
Yeah.
in some ways, language and, do what they tell us to do. If we're getting paid, we'll do what they tell us to do.
Sure.
You know? I would do all those bits if we did that morning show. I'd do the fucking roses. I'd do the whole fucking thing.
I signed up for a trial for one the other day.
Yeah.
And the first email I got from the trial system was, how should radio shows talk about the Garth Brooks topic? And it gave an entire rundown of
What'd they say?
How you should talk
how you
about
should
it.
take calls. The more experienced and qualified you are in handling sensitive topics, the more expectations from your audience exist. Stay in your lane. Don't try to do things that aren't you.
Yeah, don't take risks.
Meanwhile, someone's writing that's never been on radio.
Never. Classic consultant. Who's that idiot consultant I hate?
Oh, Jason Barrett.
Yeah, classic
yeah.
Jason Barrett bullshit.
Yeah. This is probably the wrong time for phone calls and audience reactions because it could take a heavy, dark turn.
Sure. Picture some morning host be like, hey, let's take some calls on Garth Brooks. Think you raped her? 617-779-79. Put in her pooper 1, finger 2.
Got Can't Beat Kennedy coming up after that.
Right. Everyone's just so dumb. They're dumb. The people reading it are dumb. Like, just so dumb.
When did you feel like this before when a hero you admire let you down? Would be a question that you could pose your audience.
That's a good question. When did you feel
Why
like
would that be good? When Michael Jackson raped those kids.
That's a good one. We didn't have that. Michael Jackson. Yeah, I like that. Dave, call a number. Let's call a grocery store and get an answer to that question. How do we feel when a hero let us down? Well, in honor of Birdman, we'll call a flower shop in... Where in America will we call a flower shop today? Let me see. How about... Oh, you know where I like? Williamsburg, Iowa. Is there one there? I've used a bathroom there before. House of Flowers, Williamsburg, Iowa. Okay. You got it? Yep. 511 Court. I know exactly where that is. I've run by there before.
Wow. They'll have an answer for us.
What's the question?
When did you feel like this before when a hero let you down?
Gotcha. Closed Saturday and Sunday, Birdman. Is that how it goes in the florist business or no?
Alley's closed Sunday and Monday.
That makes more sense. Saturday, I think.
Saturday,
people
Saturday's a big business.
People in the
Yeah.
center, they're doing stuff.
Even Sunday, I would think, no?
That's a little
House of Flowers.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
Good.
This Garth Brooks thing. Is there a situation in your life where a hero of yours has let you down?
Pardon?
Has there been a time in your life? We're just doing this for research purposes. Live tape. Has there been a time in history?
Excuse me, I'm at work.
Oh, jeez.
I beg your pardon?
Sorry.
Hello?
I'm at work working. I'm sorry.
What are you doing?
I'm working.
What are you doing?
Wow.
We gotta
Quite
call
frankly,
her back.
a nasty woman.
I think we got for the wrong. I think we got the wrong foot. Call her back. That could be my fault.
Good Lord.
Have the name of the episode.
A little spice out there in Ohio.
Jeez. Iowa,
I'm sorry. Even more surprising.
different number, Dave, or no?
Nope.
No, by you, I'm saying.
No.
Smart. She'll definitely answer now.
Sorry.
Hi, we're calling random numbers. About a time in your life where a hero has let you down?
That who has let me down?
Live tape. Are you working?
I am working.
Wait,
You should be
hero.
too. Thank you.
Oh boy, it's my job.
Yeah, it's tough. You're not.
You're working too.
Damn it! God damn it!
That's true. She's not paying respect to that.
Yes,
You're
I'm
also
saying.
working.
I'm a callback. I just want to know this is my job.
I use a different number this time.
I think this might be the rest of the
It's the kind of service we get in your. What's the name of it?
House of Flowers.
No, idiot. His girlfriend's place, Dave. Shut up.
Not the most unique name, by the way.
What is it?
House of Flowers.
Oh.
Hello.
They hung up.
They block you, Dave?
No,
It's a different number.
They picked up and hung up, I think.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I say call once more.
No, I mean, she's trying to do her job. Well, try a different one. Maybe we'll have a nice conversation with somebody. Jeez. Hope this isn't indicative of the flower business in general.
Oh, boy.
I like a feisty woman, though.
Shut up, Dave. Flower
She's
shop.
a working woman.
Hmm?
She's a working woman.
I know, but you could give an answer.
Right. What's the harm in that?
You know? I'm sure our relationship's going to bloom now, Mike, you know?
Yeah.
Flower shop here.
And what if you were a customer just kind of shooting the breeze on your way to ordering flowers?
I wonder if she is in shop, you're just killing time.
Yeah.
Waiting for they put the flowers together. I don't know. Who knows?
Sample answer would be, this is like when I heard that
Oh.
Tom Brady was cheating with deflated footballs
Sure.
to win Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah, it's exactly like
Same
that.
as rape, yeah. I think.
Folks, possibly being a rapist.
Or, I can't believe this. The last time I felt this way was when Howard Cosell told the world John Lennon had been shot and killed.
These are sample answers that the listeners are going to give?
Yep.
Why would they tell them what the listeners are going to say?
Because you got to know from all angles.
Those are
what you-
acceptable answers,
Right.
like answers you can air.
Before you go into a topic.
Oh, I gotcha.
Well, also you want to know, you got to know the answer before you ask the question. You know what I mean?
Sure, I guess that's the old law rule.
Hey, call in and say that John Lennon surprised you.
I should don't mind that bit. What was the one that ate? Wasn't it like an orgasm at 8 or something? Or what was
Oh,
it?
Fake it eight.
Fake it eight.
Fake it.
Yeah.
Yes.
You don't think that woman at the flower shop would be willing to do that, do you?
Let's find out.
You want to try to call her? No, it's okay.
House of Flowers.
No, she's trying to do her job. I suppose. But now I know. I've run by there before. It's a great grocery store right near there. I'm not going to go in next time in Williamsburg, Iowa.
Probably running because you were shooed away.
No shit.
Yeah.
Jeez. She's working. God. Huh. Well, where are you at on Garth Brooks right now, Dave? That's the process.
Well, first of all, I support women. That's first and foremost.
Yeah.
But I think it's too early to tell. I did see that Miss Yearwood herself sold some real estate a day before the article dropped. So that's a little concerning to me.
Yeah.
But no new information has come out. I mean, he's issued a denial, obviously. So we'll see. But I support women.
Huh. What the hell? Oh. All right, well, it's disappointing. Okay. What else? Oh, we're talking about Milton's, the store for men. I'll tell you what. You go in the Milton's, not going to yell at you.
No.
No.
Quite the opposite.
You can ask them, Milton. When's the last time a hero? Just ask us all seriousness. When's the last time a hero let you down?
When a hero let me down.
Yeah.
Well, my dad called into the show.
Oh, good one.
Oh, that is good.
That was a terrible, terrible day.
The last time I was in Milton's, I asked Cindy that was working there this question. She said, well, you probably want me to say John Lennon when he was shot.
Right. Yes, that's true. I won't do it. But she said Tom Brady.
Yeah.
What a weird service. What service is that?
This was run by Tracy Johnson. So he's the one who sent me his prep service.
Did we have a radio consultant on once?
That was a hired actor. That was like a Fiverr guy. He gave we sent him bits or something.
Oh, yeah.
I forget his name.
Send him episodes.
Do you remember he was like, I've looked you up.
Oh, yes.
He's
I
like,
forgot about
turns
that
out you're
guy.
very successful.
Yeah. I think he really wanted in on the show.
Yeah, he did. I love the guys who float away. Like, you know what I was thinking of the other day? Remember that weird, 2-week, maybe that Steve Silva thing?
Yeah. Is that Cosby?
Yeah.
Steve Silva. Why do I know that?
No,
name?
Steve. He was like Boston Globe.
Oh, the guy that was.
Yeah.
I was thinking the guy that interviewed
crazy
Cosby.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Who was that guy?
I thought his name was Steve something.
That was Ohio.
Scott Spears.
Scott Spears.
Yeah.
He's still on the radio.
Oh, I'm sure he is.
Yeah.
Remember that Silva went nuts?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then just went away.
He kept calling you a coward. He wanted to come on the show.
And I was like, sure, come on. He's like, do you think I'm going to do that? I'm like, okay. Truly strange guy. But they're all welcome at Milton's, the store for men. It is officially fall season now. Tommy Bahama, Vineyard Vine, Johnny O, Peter Millar, Faraday, Social Plaza Braintree, Chestnut Square, Chestnut Hill, or the newest location of Burlington Mall, or shop online at miltons.com, the original sponsor of Kirk Minahan, not just KMS. And by the way, I can confirm, I spoke to Dana and Bill yesterday. They will be following Kirk Minahan to WZLX.
Wow.
That's right.
That's big.
We can't play classic music right now, can we, Dave?
We cannot.
We'll get demonetized.
Well, actually, no. We can play it, and then it'll get taken out.
7 days later.
7 days later. Yeah.
Will we get demonetized or no?
No.
Yes.
Yeah, you will.
Well, whatever. Give me
Well, the whole channel will. You mean just that for the
episode
video?
will, not the channel, right?
Yes.
Yeah, right. Gotcha.
Give me a little.
Yeah, I didn't mean they were going to take away YouTube.
What kind of classic rock would be
Today it's tougher today.
Well, we're not going modern. We'll do 70s, 80s. We're not doing 90s. These classic rock now, they do like
Oh yeah,
Sure, like the
grunge.
grunge era.
yeah, who's
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
yeah, who was Kate Hudson married to? Chris Robinson.
Yes.
What group is that?
Black Crows.
Well, yeah, I'm not playing that. I mean, they're a fine band, whatever, but I'm not playing them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Give me
Just hanging around.
Give me a classic rock, Dave.
Do you want to hear their WZLX's most recently played?
Yeah, play it for me.
We have
That means play it for me. I'll act surprised, Justin. You're not getting that job. I might just bring Kenny Curtis back.
That would be something.
Yeah. And act like you guys never exist. I'll do like a Stern thing. I'll be like, I guess some guys over at some podcast are making fun of me today.
That would actually be great for me, because then I could be like, look at this phony.
Exactly.
You
I'll
know?
do it. I guess some guy over there with some other producer. I guess they're, I guess they're laughing at me again. Fuck yeah! I see the comments. Fuck you. I'll just go full Stern. Maybe I'll do that. That'd be a good way to go out.
Someone calls in and asks a question about like banging your mom, and you're like, dump out of that, Curtis.
Oh, good job, tough guy. Yeah, nice job, 207. I see that. Let me hear the song, Justin.
Hell yeah.
WZLX. Here's my guy Carter Allen's probably on right now, right? Yep. This is the last song they played?
Yep.
This Black Sabbath?
Oh yeah. It
Yeah.
is.
War? No.
War Pigs.
Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of
That was a long intro.
I saw them twice. It was
You really?
nice. Oh yeah.
They're torn now, I think.
I don't think so now.
Oh, no?
I think Ozzy's in rough shape.
Oh, without Ozzy. I think they have like
okay.
oh, no, you're right. Iron Maiden, I was thinking.
Oh, I love Iron Man.
All right, good. We're good. What was the last like 10 songs they played? Just give them to me.
War Pigs.
Yep.
Every Little Thing She Does Is Magic.
Yeah.
Man in the Box by
Alice in Chains. To me, it's like classic rock.
The Joker, Steve Miller Band.
I don't know if I can handle
Living on
this
the
job.
Edge, Aerosmith. I Still Haven't Found What I'm Looking For, U2.
sure.
Shoot to Thrill, AC/DC.
Yep.
Cold as Ice, Foreigner.
I like that song.
Better Man, Pearl Jam. Rock of Ages by Def Leppard. Imagine by John Lennon. Sabotage by the Beastie Boys. Young Americans by David Bowie.
I like Sabotage. Is that a classic rock song?
No way.
Would Pearl Jam fit into your?
No.
No,
I didn't
that's
think so.
90s. No.
Yeah.
No.
Against the Wind, Bob Seger.
That would
and the
definitely be.
Silver
Oh,
Bullet.
yeah.
I'm gonna play it all day, man.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
Are You Gonna Be My Girl by Jet.
That's
No.
absurd.
What?
That's like from 2005.
That's classic rock.
It's on Boston's Classic Rock.
We're gonna have
20 years ago.
I'm friends with Carter Allen. We're gonna have a long conversation. What's his name? Chris Tyler.
Chris Tyler.
We're gonna have a long conversation with Chris Tyler. Miltons.com. A long, probably at Milton's with Chris Tyler. It is not.
Oh yeah.
I'm not playing those songs on my show.
You Give Love a Bad Name, Bon Jovi.
Ugh.
Heartbreaker by Led Zeppelin. The Boys of Summer, Don
Great
Henley.
song.
Flagpole Sitta by Harvey Danger.
That's
What the fuck? What year is that?
insane.
What year is that? Get fucking Chris Tyler on the phone. What year is that?
I've never even heard.
Who is that? Harvey who?
That's from every rom-com known to man in the early 2000s.
Oh,
That's why I don't know it.
I don't know if I know it. I would if I heard
You would
it,
know
I'm
it if
sure.
you-
We're not playing that shit here.
1997.
Ugh. No.
That is
Killer
so-
Queen by Queen.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that, but I get it.
No Rain, Blind Melon.
Nope. No.
About a Girl, Nirvana.
Sure. The Nirvana I'll have a conversation about.
Immigrant Song, Led Zeppelin.
So much Zeppelin.
There is a lot of
There's
Zeppelin.
always
Ugh.
much.
I
Plush,
hate Led Zeppelin.
Me too.
It's all pretentious. Fuck you.
Plush by Stone Temple.
No.
Learning to Fly, Tom
Yes.
Petty and the Heartbreakers.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Even Flow, Pearl Jam.
Nope.
Hard to Handle, The Black Crowes. Welcome to the Jungle, Guns N' Roses. My Hero by Foo Fighters.
Would you allow Guns N' Roses?
Yes.
No.
Yes. What silly question. Yes.
Just making sure.
My Hero.
What are you, you're already my PD?
Doesn't seem.
I'm not. You might be
Well,
the
you're a bad boy. It seems like I'm gonna keep you in line.
Boy, I'm looking at this playlist today. 9:42.
I'm just saying, it's not going to be no sports.
Go ahead.
Wherever I May Roam by Metallica.
Yeah.
Losing My Religion. R.E.M.
No, I hate R.E.M.
Rebel Yell, Billy Idol.
Sure.
TNT by AC/DC. Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Boy,
Nirvana.
there's not a lot. I will say there's a lot of diversity either. I'm just saying.
Under Pressure, David Bowie.
Might have to blame the rock industry.
Bruce Springsteen exist?
Tripping on a Hole in a Paper Heart by the Stone Temple Pilots.
Fuck out of here.
The Final Countdown, Europe.
Oh, God.
What Is and What Should Never Be by Led Zeppelin.
It's like 6 Zeppelin songs.
One, Metallica.
Good song.
Under the Bridge by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Only the Good Die Young, Billy Joel.
Oh, Chris Tyler should be shot, metaphorically.
Ragdoll.
I can't say that, Mike. I know you'll yell at me after the show. I'm sorry. Metaphorically, I apologize. We're against that. I get the point, Chris. I'm sorry, Chris, a friend. I understand.
Imagine you're in our audience and you're a relative of a gunshot victim.
Right.
Think about that.
And we're giving away $1,000 at 10 o'clock tomorrow. When I say we're giving away $1,000, that means the entire company is, and one station will win. But we're all saying that as a big lie right now. Which people are listening.
They legitimately, when I go on, it's, what is it?
Where's Bruce?
It's a $1,000 bribe.
Yes.
Is it really?
It's going on right now.
Of course.
You have
of course.
13 chances to win every hour.
Oh, sure you do. You bet you do.
Ragdoll by Aerosmith. Riders on the Storm by The Doors. Inside Out by Eve 6.
This might be a show, by the way. Justin may do the entire
Until we get Bruce.
I thought it would
history.
stop, but because obviously Rich doesn't play that much music,
Right.
But it's gonna play. It's gonna keep going the weekend playlist and everything. Just keep.
Where
going
is
and
Bruce
going and
Springsteen?
Roxanne, The Police.
Ugh.
I Love Rock and Roll by Joan Jett and the Blackhearts.
That's true.
Fell on Black Days by Soundgarden.
Oh.
Down Under by Men at Work.
Where the fuck is what? I mean, I like that song. What?
Cocaine by Eric Clapton.
Yeah.
You Gotta Fight for Your
You
Right.
guys play that, Mike?
I would. I think
Cocaine.
it
You let's play
spices up-
cocaine. Oh, we're edgy.
Yeah. I think it spices things up. It's good for your image.
I like PD Mike on the show.
Yeah.
It's like a
That is a classic PD thing where it's like,
Right.
oh, they played cocaine because they're edgy.
yeah. I
You
like
know?
that. Yeah. Oh, I love that song. Yeah, it's a Kevin Graham move.
If I may submit my first idea as program director,
Sure.
I look forward to the day that Justin comes in and tells you that someone has broken into the studio and stolen your Bruce tickets.
What? Oh no.
We're gonna find this character.
We're going till we get Bruce.
You Gotta Fight for Your Right to Party, Beastie Boys.
That's 2 Beastie Boys.
This seems deliberate.
Black Dog by
Of course. They love them, man.
Zeppelin. Don't Stop Believin'. Journey.
No, I've never heard that song.
We're not playing that. I love Journey. We're not playing that.
Paint It Black, The Rolling Stones. Time by Pink Floyd. Another One Bites the Dust, Queen. Smoke on the Water, Deep Purple.
Fire in
Heart-Shaped Box, Nirvana.
Have they ever played a Bruce song?
I don't understand. Where's Chris Tyler? Dave, where is he?
I don't know where Chris
the
Tyler
fucking
is right
phone.
now. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Over the Mountain.
I'm at work. I'm not accepting this job until the Reddit correctly reported until I get more Bruce play here.
Over the Mountain by Ozzy Osbourne. Live and Let Die, Paul McCartney. Vaseline by Stone Temple Pilots.
Oh, how many Stone Temple Pilots songs are there?
Baba O'Reilly.
Ugh.
The Who.
Fuck out of here.
Hell's Bells, AC/DC.
Oh, fresh.
Kashmir.
Who sings that one?
if you had to guess.
Jesus Christ.
Led Zeppelin.
There's a lot of. They're getting the lead out.
Long View by Green Day. Piano Man, Billy Joel.
Ugh.
Caught Up in You by 38 Special.
That's 38 Special.
38 Special.
38 Special.
The Unforgiven, Metallica. Walk This Way by Aerosmith. Barracuda by Heart.
People listen to the station voluntarily?
No Sleep Till Brooklyn, Beastie Boys.
Beastie Boys are big.
Yeah.
You think of them as rock?
No.
I love them. I think they're a great band. but-
That's what I've noticed. That's when rock
should say I
stations
love them. I like
like
them.
get out of their comfort zone.
Yeah, we're not afraid here.
Yeah.
They're a great band.
There's a big country classic rock station up where I am.
Yeah.
This is like exactly
Everything?
everything, like verbatim. It's the same thing. 90% Led Zeppelin.
Born on the Bayou by Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Great band.
I Want to Rock by Twisted Sister. I think this might be our first duplicate. Where the Streets Have No Name. Did I say that before?
Yeah, no, they're back.
U2.
That's weird.
Numb by Linkin Park.
What?
Stairway to Heaven.
Well, of course, yeah.
Light My Fire by The Doors. Sweet Emotion, Aerosmith.
Is this a joke on me or something?
Us and Them, Pink Floyd.
Maybe they don't consider Bruce rock.
Learn to Fly by the Foo Fighters.
PD's already annoying me.
No One Like You, Scorpions.
Playing my games.
Fool in the Rain.
I don't think a lot of the people that listen to our audience know who Bruce is, quite frankly.
PD Mike, I'm just going to tell you something right now. I'm going to go a little late in that first segment tomorrow. We're getting out at 6:18, not 6:15. You okay with that?
I'm going to need you to sweep that quarter up.
You love that.
That's the only real phrase I know.
Brad used to love saying that. They would sweep that quarter hour. Okay, what about the next one?
I want you to sweep that as well.
Oh, okay. So if we do, we're going to win every single quarter. It's weird. It's weird. No one else does that. So there's no Bruce anywhere.
No One Like You by the Scorpions. Fool in the Rain.
Ugh.
Led Zeppelin.
Jesus Christ.
Jeremy.
Back
to back Pearl Jam.
Back to back Pearl Jam.
Yes.
I like it.
Did Jeremy and then Daughter.
Okay.
Venus and Mars by Wings.
Ugh.
Brain Damage by Pink Floyd. Oh, they might just go back to back for, this must be like a segment or something.
Uh-huh.
Another Brick in the Wall, Part 1 by Pink
Yep.
Floyd. Brain Stew, Green Day. White Wedding, Billy Idol.
It's two Billy Idol songs. I like Billy Idol, but Jesus, no Bruce.
American Woman, The Guess Who. I Can't Get No Satisfaction by the Rolling Stones. Jumpin' Jack Flash by the Rolling Stones.
Oh, you know what? This is probably one of those like Saturday, like double shot, you know?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
I like
Two
that.
for
2 for
Saturday.
2 days.
Yeah.
Double
They
shot
love the 2 for
Saturday.
Tuesdays.
Yeah.
They love the 2 for
Oh, yeah.
Tuesdays.
Dude looks like a
I'm not
late-
doing 2 for Tuesdays, Mike. I'm not doing it.
I'm going to have to.
I know
It's
you-
a sponsored segment.
Who's sponsoring it? Who's sponsoring it?
Shaw's.
Seems unusual.
Dude Looks Like a Lady by Aerosmith.
I'm surprised that's allowed anymore.
Yeah.
But hey, what the PD Mike? We're not afraid to do that. We'll play Dude Looks Like a Lady.
Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap by
Sure,
AC/DC.
yeah.
Fire, The Jimi Hendrix Experience. In Bloom by Nirvana. Slow Ride.
Not the first black singer, Jimi Hendrix. I mean, in
Quite
this,
possibly
we played in this.
maybe.
that I can think of, yeah. But that's an indictment on rock.
Oh yeah, rock is true.
Slow Ride by
I would like
Farhat.
you to mix in a little diversity. If you could play a few ladies,
Sure, oh of course, yeah,
They had
absolutely.
Heart.
They had Heart. They had Joan Jett.
get some Queen songs in there.
What do you mean by that?
Huh? The fairies, you know?
wait.
Appease them.
We're losing PD Mike. Lost a bit.
This is me off, Mike.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Don't You Forget About Me by Simple Minds.
Simple Minds, yeah.
Hey, Hey, What Can I Do by Led Zeppelin. Over the Hills and Far Away, Led Zeppelin.
Oh my God.
Limelight, Rush. Hotel California, Eagles.
Sure.
Dancing in the Dark.
Here we go. All right.
Oh.
Dancing in the
Bruce.
Dark.
That boy Bruce.
Wow.
Jesus.
I thought we were gonna be here all day.
Wow. Hotel California, there are certain songs. Do you have kids or no?
No.
Okay. If you did, they wouldn't be old enough. There are certain songs where kids, like Kate and her friends, really like Hotel California. Somehow landed on some TikTok. You know, it's become one of those songs.
I think it's a song that people like diagnosed it on TikTok. They're like,
It was
it
a meme.
actually means
Right.
purgatory.
Right. Devil and stuff like that. Yeah. It was a great song. I'll play that. You know what that is? Nice pee break, too.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
7 minutes.
True. Yeah.
You okay with that? Playing long songs? Will the audience stick around for that?
I'd like to play the shorter version if that's ever
Sure,
the
that's
case,
fine.
but-
Okay, yeah. How's Dave going to handle PD, Mike?
Oh, I'll be riding his ass.
I'll do-
you I'm a little afraid of.
Yeah,
I'll be
right.
giving him the business.
Yeah, I take the brunt of it.
yeah, absolutely.
There were times there's a bar would walk in our office. Literally, I would just throw shit at him.
A lot of things flying
Yeah.
around.
I was a fucking madman that last year. Madman. Huh. Well, all right. We'll try our best. I mean, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. I'm. Yeah. I think I'm gonna apply for the job. I think I have the qualifications. I've done the morning before. I would love to do 5 days a week, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Sounds like a dream come true. Where's ZLX located?
They're in that building, aren't they? Oh no, they're Medford. They're Medford.
Even better.
Yep.
You do what Mabby did. Mabby used to leave at 5:30.
Yep.
I should call Mabby and ask him for advice.
Yeah.
Should I send Colleen Mabby's number? That's a real question.
Please do it. Please do it.
He's pop though. He doesn't know the rough and tumble world of rock.
Radio Hall of Famer Matt Siegel.
That is true. Where's this ranking moments of your life, Dave?
It's top 5.
Got it?
Yep.
Give him a call.
Wow, Dave just stares at it for a minute.
He's in Florida now, right?
I think he's year round there, isn't he?
Old guys answer phones. Unless they're dead. Should be good for it'd be good for Klemmer.
Oh, true.
You would do him, right?
Yeah, expose him to a national audience like that, you know.
All right, we'll try him later. Dave, call him later.
I will.
Like later today.
I will.
What else?
Speaking of Bruce Springsteen, actually, there's like chaos in the Bruce Springsteen world, right?
Oh, is that right?
Isn't it like the band, the wife of one of the
Well,
band-
Nils' wife?
Yes.
She's crazy.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, what did she do? She's always doing
She was
something.
pissed that
She's very COVID like intense too.
Oh, Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
So she was pissed that one of the discussion board groups or some leader of the discussion board groups did not retweet Bruce Springsteen's Kamala Harris endorsement.
Oh.
And so she fired off about it. And then
You think the people who are on that board didn't see Bruce Springsteen do it?
Listen, this is
the only place to go
This
to.
isn't me.
I don't really know which board.
Spring Nuts.
Spring Nuts. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Spring
Kind of
Spring Nuts got it all
Kind of loser to be
weekend.
on that board.
Got a Spring Nuts t-shirt on?
I don't want to talk about it. Yeah. What did she say? She's nuts. Amy, right? Amy Lofgren or whatever.
Yeah, she just literally called him out by name, saying, "How could you ignore that?" type of thing.
What did he say?
I think today he posted like a long.
The Spring Nuts?
Yeah.
To our members, yesterday was not a fun or enjoyable day.
Oh, I just saw the beginning of this tweet, but I walked. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
For anyone, it's
I thought somebody died.
It's a doozy. For anyone here or Amy either, it was utterly depressing and unnecessary. Speaking for the group, we want to move on to better things and go back to enjoying the group for what it was meant to be. It's not fair to us, and it's not fair to Amy. We are respectfully asking everyone to just stop and be respectful.
I've explained to ZLX listeners who this Bruce Springsteen is. That's going to be a whole 20 minutes.
It's not who we are and not a way any one of us should carry ourselves. Please, let's make this a new day, and please, let's just be civil to one another and move on. Let's all take a step back and remember why we are all here in the first place. Bruce and his music is the one thing we all share, and please, let's focus on that.
Damn right.
No one needs this extra stress in a world that's already full of it. We apologize for making this an uncomfortable page.
What's this guy apologizing for? Did he do anything wrong or no?
He's apologizing for making an uncomfortable page yesterday and for the unnecessary and harsh dialogue that ensued.
What was it? What was the dialogue? I don't pay attention. I think I muted this lady. So what did she? She was mad that the Spring. Bruce did that video for Walls and Harris, right?
Yes.
And what did she? Go ahead.
She said, "I find it very interesting that one of Springsteen's biggest fan sites won't put up his endorsement of Kamala Harris and Coach Walls. Spring Nuts, your silence is your statement. Howie, I'm embarrassed for you. You should probably check why you're a fan."
Jesus.
What a pussy this guy is with the
Oh
apology.
shit!
What the hell is that?
I don't even get it. Is she backed off or no?
I haven't seen much from her yet.
And now she said she's getting called a cunt. She's quote tweeting. It's like, oh, I see it right now. Jesus. Real hate here. God. Yeah, she got into a fight with Stevie's wife a couple of years ago.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, because COVID happened and she freaked out. I guess she's still like super terrified of COVID. I like Mills, but
Can you imagine that?
No.
It's so weird.
I have tremendous sympathy for those people. I see people wearing like masks. I'm like, just, you literally live once. Like, why waste your time doing it like this?
Justin introduced me to a Reddit page called Zero COVID Community.
Mm-hmm.
And it's posts that, like, you read the title and you think, well, surely this was posted like 2 years ago. It's like 45 minutes ago.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
People are still testing for it too.
Really?
Yeah. It's like my girlfriend's mother just tested for it and she had it, but it was like 2 months ago. But it's like, what made you even think to even do that?
Basically, like if
You're
you have
just sick.
If you have it now, like kids just go to school with it. Like,
Right.
That's people still Jesus.
I need support to stay strong and committed to masking. Hey, needing support right now to keep up with masking. It's been really hard on different pages about this pandemic. COVID spread and importance
See,
of
I feel
masking.
bad for these people. They're nuts. They're
With nearly
snapped.
everyone I know in my daily life. It's changed my interpersonal relationships so much. Loved ones and friends want me to unmask. What are the reasons you mask and take precautions?
Yeah, it's legit. It's like,
That was from 4 hours ago.
I went to the store today and people weren't masked. Can you believe it? It's like, yeah, we're back to life.
Yeah, I mean, it should have never happened.
Right.
Like maybe it's, I don't know. People just want to identify with something.
Well, it's just germaphobes or
Sure, I get that, and I
what's
get
the one that
that.
you forget to go outside or whatever. It's just that extreme, you know?
Yeah.
I miss dance class. I miss martial arts. I miss improv class. There are so many in-person things that I'm feeling the lack of.
Improv that you're not afraid of COVID. Like, go do that. Like, I don't know. What do you want me to say? I don't know.
I'm
Go-
obviously going to keep up precautions, but I'm grieving
course.
other stuff. I'm wondering if I could connect with anyone else who used to do these things. Or
Never
similar
forget that
things
Steve
and
Robinson
now
was the
can't.
biggest COVID cuck there was.
Yeah,
at
that
the
was
time.
crazy.
Don't ever forget that. What was he tweeting? He was tweeting about something. What the hell was it?
He did some
Yeah,
graphic
weird
with
Mike
Mike,
tweet.
right?
Yeah, wasn't you see that?
About me.
Yeah, it was like a
sermon quote or something.
Yeah, he's like, I waited in church for the whole quote. It was a picture of you. It was something about somebody being blind or something. Is that
Like a
what-
blind man being healed.
Yeah, it was very weird.
Oh, I don't think I realized that was him.
I didn't either. I was like, oh, that's actually Steve. Once in a while, he'll just pop in. He's so
Oh, wow.
nuts. Yeah.
Elon retweets that S.E. Robinson account
Junior?
like
Have you seen that?
nonstop.
That is
I
so
see it
weird.
nonstop.
Yeah. Every time I see it, I'm like, there's two of them?
And it's something where it's like, that wouldn't be crazy if that
No,
was
definitely
Steve.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we have any updates on Steve releasing the film to the world?
No updates.
No. Okay. I mean, I guess. I would think that'd be out soon.
We do have some breaking news.
Go ahead.
This is from Beyond Average Mick on Twitter mere moments ago. 2 weeks from today, we make our return and take back what has always been ours.
Wow.
This energy is here to stay. 10/21/24.
He's tweeting. He's doing a podcast 2 weeks from today.
Wow.
Yes.
I will say this: Justin has no sense of humor when it comes to Mick. None.
You should have seen Justin.
Justin, I'm gonna tell you, you're losing this one.
I know.
Like Mick kind of owns you.
A little bit.
No, not he owns you.
Yeah, he does.
Like just play along.
Dave said he crafted that tweet for hours the other day.
I saw a tweet. I was like, I almost wanted to fire him. Mick, you thought Mick was serious?
Yes.
He's not being serious.
He does this all the time.
So I mean, you have no sense of humor, Mick.
I don't.
Mick never did anything to you.
Besides implying that I said the N-word.
Yeah. Well, again, who knows? Have you ever said it in your life?
I have.
Well, there you go. So he wasn't wrong. Okay. I haven't, but go ahead. Maybe I thought of it. You know what the word is. It's never crossed my mind. Well, what else did he say? You were drinking. Well, clearly you were drinking and driving. You've done that.
No, his cousin said that I chugged 6 beers and then drove, which I drank 2 beers. And also we also determined that if I did drink 6 beers, it would still be under the legal limit.
How angry was he the other day, Dave, after the show?
I wasn't angry.
Justin?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't angry. He was just typing out that tweet was
like,
a process. Let's say that.
You're not going to listen to the show when he comes back?
Of course I'll listen to the show.
But you're not a maniac anymore.
I can't be.
He won't. He doesn't let you?
He doesn't want you to be, yeah.
Oh, well, that's fair
Nick
enough.
won't come in here, right? He confirmed that. He
Yes.
said he won't come in here if
As long
Justin's
as
here.
Yes, he'll never be
Yeah.
in here again.
Never.
I was in the car the whole time.
What's that?
And I can't think of a moment where it was like, well, these two guys will never speak again.
It's so strange.
Yeah, I can't think of what
Hey,
happened.
if Mick wants to come back in here, he's always welcome back here. If he doesn't want to come back here, he shouldn't. That's what I would say to him. But yeah, I don't know. Adam Schefter reporting, by the way, that May is probably going to play Sunday, Justin.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
what do you think of that?
We're going to ruin this kid, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know if that's what.
First time you said that, Justin. What's that?
Is Brissett hurt? Or does he just suck?
I think it's just time,
Yeah.
probably.
Terrible.
He is.
Got to give the fans something to look forward to.
I guess. Are you going Sunday?
I was planning on it, yes.
No sleepovers other Minifans this weekend?
No sleepovers.
Why don't you sleep over with Mick and his parents? And is Mick with his parents now?
We don't know where Mick is.
Okay. See, Justin gets very serious when Mick even comes up. He tenses up. You sound tense now.
He doesn't like him.
I
I
was
know, but a lot of people I don't like. You still make fun of him. What?
I was a big proponent of the guy, and he turned his back on me. Now he says he wants to get me fired.
That's
Very-
true.
very
He did say
strange.
that. He did say that. You guys drove, what, 3,000 miles together?
Just about, yeah.
Probably more than that, no?
Yeah.
It does seem like even if Justin jokes about Mick now, Mick's going to have like an angry response
definitely.
or something. So it's hot. Like, I think
Tough-
that's the line
tough
he's
balance.
walking, maybe. Yeah.
He's a rat. He's a total rat. Where'd you guys stay the last night?
Toledo.
How was the vibe that night at dinner? Like the hang up? Everything was fine.
Seemed fine. Seemed fine.
Yeah.
Mick is above causing problems like in person.
I
like
agree.
That. He's
So,
not going to.
The only thing I noticed, like his mood change, was the last day, the same time I did, where I was like, "Just, we're really gonna stop in Buffalo." That's great. That's the only time I noticed Mick. Like,
I think Dave would.
angrier.
If it was up to Dave, I think Mick would be in and Justin would be out.
I think on air Dave would say that.
What does that mean, Justin?
Well,
Look how serious
whoa,
Justin.
I don't like. Yeah,
see
that
how,
was.
see how serious he gets. What do you mean by that?
Well, I think I just want Mick to know.
off air, he's
that-
leaving his family.
You just want Mick to know what?
I just want Mick to know that I'm the same way on the show about Mick than I am off the show.
What do you mean by that? Are you saying I'm not? I'm the same.
There have been conversations with people. That
Wait, me?
I don't think. No, not necessarily you.
No, I am a Mick guy. Are you talking about Dave?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Is that true, Dave?
I'm a Mick guy for sure.
Justin?
Have there ever been any times where out of the blue, I never brought him up, but you were like, if Mick was in this position, he would have lost his shit.
I don't remember it.
Oh,
But
well, I
I
do.
think that's a lie, Justin. Justin's lying.
no, I could have. But I support Mick either way.
Yeah.
But in fairness, I would not want anyone other than Justin in this position.
It was radio.
more on air, Dave.
Radio's different. That's a
Mick's
whole
a radio
different-
guy.
Mick is a radio guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that. Mick could be a good second radio producer.
And he'd be good to do like the sports flashes and shit like
He's
that.
not a
Like, he used to have
producer,
Ken do that. You know?
Definitely. What's that?
He's not. He came out. He's not a producer. He's a podcaster.
Well, that's true. He did say that.
Didn't say he's not a radio producer though.
He just said, "I'm not a producer."
Radio's all different. I'm just saying it's different. What else?
He doesn't get it, obviously.
No, see, it was just like talking. Yeah, right. What else?
Did you see this douchey TikToker crash his McLaren? Did you see that guy?
Who is that?
Jack Doherty?
Doherty.
Idiot.
He's a streamer.
Go to jail.
The crazy thing was just that this kid is bleeding, and he's just trying to say, make sure you keep filming.
You would do the same fucking
No
thing.
fucking
Dave.
way.
Yes, you
No
fucking
way. I'm a pussy.
You have
I'm a
Nurse
pussy.
Kim would be fucking. Yes,
No
you would.
way.
Yes, you would.
No.
You TikTok people are poisoned by this.
I'm very limited on TikTok. I pick my spots nicely.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, what's your last TikTok you did?
Let me see. I don't know. Probably something with the Mass State Police, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of TikTok, have you seen those videos of Frankie Valli?
Oh my God, that's fucking unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Have you seen that, Mike?
No, what?
You know Frankie Valli in the Four Seasons?
Yeah.
He's also on The Sopranos. Played Rusty on The Sopranos.
Yes. Would not have known he was still alive if we didn't.
Yeah,
have this
I'm not
call.
sure he
I don't
is.
think he is.
Oh, okay, all right.
So he's
All right, all right.
He's in his 90s.
Yeah,
now.
it has to be.
And he does live shows still.
Yeah.
And like he can't even move. And they just play the old music, like, you know, they'll play like Ragdoll. And he just stands there.
His mouth
And he
doesn't
can't even
move.
lip sync.
Yeah.
That's a wild voice to pretend a
Crazy.
90-year-old
Yeah.
man can still.
Crazy.
He makes Biden look like Brad Pitt.
It's nuts.
Yeah.
It's
He wants
nuts.
to be there. He wants to be there.
I don't think he has,
I don't
any,
think
I don't
he
think he has
knows.
any idea what's going on. Have you seen those clips?
I have.
His eyes don't even move.
Play some of that sound because it
Poor
sounds.
bastard.
They literally they just play the old sound. And there's like young guys around him,
Yeah,
like dancing
his backup
around.
singers
It's
and
a
all.
reveal. He comes out and he's like, you know, when she was just a girl, and he's. I'm like, you're like,
His
oh
mouth
my
is like kind of moving. But
crazy. You got it or no?
I'm just,
How old is he? Has to be 90.
90.
What?
90.
crowd's into it.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's a very serious Frankie Valli show. Yeah, that's a 90-year-old guy.
Yeah, but his mouth
Can you
isn't
see him
moving.
or no?
Yes, he's
Unbelievable, isn't it?
It's got mood, it's got meaning. So many hits.
Sounds like the voice of every
He's got so
90-year-old
many
I've
hits.
heard.
Oh, it's the Bee Gees. Barry Gibb wrote this. But yeah, sad.
It's
very weird.
Crazy.
Very strange. But yeah, I mean, I don't know the age where you stop. I mean, these guys they're all still touring. Nobody's not touring.
How much is he worth?
Bob Seger's not, unfortunately.
That's true. He retired. Yeah. That's about it. You know, Bruce, McCartney, the Stones, the Eagles. Guys die. They just keep going.
But to be fair, if Bruce was doing that, he would. Do you think he would retire?
No, yeah, he would. I think yes, people around him would not let that happen. Yeah, but still, I mean, Frankie Valli must have some dough. I mean, I would think he had to have some piece of that play too. Jersey Boys, that's about them,
right?
I bet he's got $40 million. No, Justin.
Won't say, but his booking fee is
won't say
$300,000.
They're lying to you.
What won't say?
There's no net worth for him.
$80 million.
$80 million. Who wouldn't say?
Hold on.
The internet.
No one wouldn't say.
If I looked up the first thing when I said Frankie Valli net worth, I said there isn't much information about Frankie Valli's net worth. But here's
Gotcha.
That's odd.
Yeah, I don't believe it. But yeah, I mean, hit after hit after hit, like crazy amount of hits. I'm seeing here.
And a very unique voice.
You talk about like Sherry, Big Girls Don't Cry, Walk Like a Man, Oh One a Night, Ragdoll, Grease, huge. He was good in The Sopranos too. As a matter of fact. But yeah, very strange. What else, Dave?
Let's see. I just asked you, Jack. All right. Do you see the Belichick picture with his 20? How old is she? 23-year-old.
24.
Stop shaming this man.
Is he really wearing a Taylor Swift shirt?
Yes.
What's wrong with that?
Rumors out
like
there,
it's
by the
80.
way. Speaking of dating individuals,
Go ahead.
Amy Poehler dating an Odyssey employee.
Ooh. Odyssey employee.
This rumors swirling about that.
Employee.
That's a weird
Rich
way of
Keefe.
putting it.
It's the only way it would make sense for this topic. So yes.
Do you know the employee?
No, you do not. No.
Oh.
No, unfortunately not.
Who is it?
It's a guy who runs Pineapple Street Studios, their podcast.
Oh.
He's their big podcast guy. She's dating him allegedly.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Good for Amy.
Interesting. Okay, it's not Rob.
It's not Rob.
That would have been big.
That'd be huge.
That'd be crazy.
Rob's not happy with that locker room access.
Well, Joe Kelly's retired now, right?
Classic Rob. I saw. What's the closer's name for the Red Sox who bailed on them with like a week to go or something? Is his name like Jansen or something?
Oh, Kenley Jansen?
Yeah, he left. Like all the players were pissed at him. He left like 4 days ago. And of course, he's on Rob's. Like Rob's a classic guy. Come on, like give me your side of the story, buddy. I'll make you look good.
Oh,
the
good.
next day, yeah. Jesus. Huh. Amy Schumer's not married.
Amy Poehler.
Yeah, I was going to say, did I say Amy Schumer?
Oh,
Amy
I thought
Schumer
you
is
said-
married.
Did you say Amy? Did you say Amy Schumer?
I think I said Poehler.
I thought you said Amy
He said
Poehler.
Poehler.
I thought of Amy Poehler the other day. So, in Chicago on the flight back, they had a marathon of Parks and Rec.
Oh.
I never really watched it. Terrible.
Okay.
It's
Oh.
you know what it is. You know what it is. It's schmaltzy. It has like heart, which I don't like.
More towards the end.
But it was
the
funny.
early seasons are
It was
better.
funny
Funny
watching it.
parts.
I was watching it. I was like, I don't want to say this because I don't want to piss Greg off. And I realized if I say it, I'll make Greg happy.
That's true, yeah.
So, yeah, it's just like
There's certain characters that crack.
it's a gayer office.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yes, that's a fair
It's
character. I
very
like the
like
show, but that's a fair
it's
character.
very cutesy.
More laughs per episode than The Office.
Too cutesy. You probably like it.
I love it.
Yeah, but you would agree it's like cutesy.
It's a little more cutesy than The Office.
Yeah.
Much like The Office, like early episodes of like Ron Swanson's a very funny character,
Yeah.
but then he became like a superhero.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, he got crazy.
Like Jim and Pam I hated, so I hate Amy Poehler and Adam Scott. Like I don't care about their
Yeah,
romance.
they're
Like,
nowhere
just-
near as schmaltzy as
Oh,
Jim and Pam.
yeah, but it's very like, ooh, we're in our little cutesy romance. I'm like, yeah, get the fuck out of here. Rob Lowe I liked.
Yep.
Chris Pratt was great.
He was fine, but he's again like
alright.
so stupid that you're like, no one's that stupid.
I think I like him better like that than this like action hero.
I agree with that. I would agree with that. Like it's okay.
Aziz's character in that is pretty funny.
He's fine. He's problematic,
Yeah,
but it's fine.
John Raffia.
But like,
yeah,
but
Ben
like,
Schwartz.
I'm with Greg Poe. It's not great.
That John Ralphio guy, doesn't he remind you of John Scranton a little bit?
Oh yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
See that?
But Greg hates his sister. That's my takeaway from listening to some of the Menners thing. Wouldn't you say, Dave? Or
Yeah,
no?
Andy loves Birdman.
Oh, he did say that. That was
That's
weird.
good.
Who?
Yeah. Greg Poehler.
Oh.
He's a big fan of yours. Yeah.
Great.
It's flattering, isn't it?
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Seems unenthused.
What else, Justin?
Jussie Smollett's paying all these millions to get this felony.
Did you think this Celine Dion thing was weird last night or no? Did you see that
What is it?
opening?
Is she okay? I
She
know
did like an
she's-
opening to Sunday Night Football, and then they like poured water on her head at
boy.
the end. She did a whole like, it's all one of her songs. She like
She's super
I don't know what
sick,
the word-
right?
She is sick, right? And she
Yeah.
was at a Bruins game last season.
Yeah,
and it
I
looked
saw
good.
that.
But yeah, she did this whole thing, and people are kind of saying it was good, but then some people are saying it's weird. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not really. I don't know. I'm not a big Celine Dion. It's not my thing. You're probably a fan of hers.
Oh yeah, a lot of love songs, a lot of nice ones.
They signed that goalie, huh?
They did. Yep.
That's good. Thank God. So all that controversy's over. Thank God.
It's weird because if you pay him that much money, you would have thought that was something they could have got done a long time ago. But
It's gonna be a bad contract.
Yeah, probably.
Guaranteed.
Probably.
The Kirk Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. You go to betterhelp.com/Kirk10, BETTERHELP.com/Kirk10. 10% off your first month. Fill the questionnaire, get matched with a licensed therapist, switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. Entirely online, flexible, convenient at your schedule. You want to do it in the morning, at night, during the day. You want to do it on camera, off camera, whatever you want, they'll do it for you. If you're not comfortable, you go to another therapist until you find a person you're comfortable with. You get going, you figure things out. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10 today. 10% off your first month. I saw the BetterHelp people. I had an email with them a couple weeks ago. They're very happy with the KMS world, which is good. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. I thank you for that. BETTERHELP.com/Kirk10. What's going over at Blind Mike?
We did a live show yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah.
Oh yeah, we did talk about one story you might find interesting.
Go ahead.
We talked about these radio stations, K-Love. It's like a religious station.
Okay.
When I was in Vegas last week, we happened to be in an Uber.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell? This guy's listening to a radio station. I'm like, what the hell is that? The DJ just keeps going, we just need someone to call in with a donation of $2,400. And remember, this is what God wants you to do.
Sure.
It was the craziest thing. And so I looked at their website. It's all about getting donations. They're like TikTok pages or YouTube
That's what all
shorts
these
and all
religious shows are.
It's all donate, but it was weird because it was a guy soliciting not $2,400 worth of donations.
Mm-hmm.
He was asking one person to call in and be the hero they need and donate $2,400.
It's a good idea.
From one person.
Why don't we do that?
Jesus. Pretty smart.
Did somebody do it?
Not that I heard. I don't know.
Okay.
Not while I was in the car.
Did you ever do any religious radio, Dave? Any producing, interning? No?
I'm sure I did. Yeah, I did a lot of holistic radio back in my day.
Yeah, sure.
Is that right?
Dream Visions. Yep.
Huh.
Trying to think. Yeah. No, I never worked for a religious radio station. Yeah.
All right, what else going on?
Almost bought one though. Not me, but my boss almost bought one.
Who, Barry Armstrong?
Yeah, he almost bought one.
Jesus. Huh. What else is going on over there, Mike?
George Carlin episode coming out this week. It's up for members now if you want to subscribe.
Yep.
And I think the next Why You Laughing might be an old bonus episode we did about Legion of Skanks versus Matt and Shay.
There you go. Yeah. Okay, go subscribe. Let's go in the world of bird watching. Where are we at bird watching season wise now?
It's a good time of year for it. It's fall migration.
Of course, yeah.
Yep. A lot of stuff's moved on, but there's still more to show up. So,
Have you found a new bird at all lately?
Actually, this year I've been doing pretty well for new ones I haven't seen.
Yeah.
Just went on a trip out in the ocean last month and got my first long-tailed Jaeger, which was pretty momentous.
Big.
That's big.
And
Is that the white whale? Like, what's the big one? What's the one you? If I said to you right now, you could look at a bird you've never seen before.
That's a tough answer because it's like something could show up I would never expect. You know what I mean?
Like a new bird?
Yeah, well, something from like across the like from Europe or Africa could show up.
Like what?
I mean, a few years ago I went up to Maine and saw a redwing, which is kind of like a robin, but they live in like Europe.
How the hell do they get over here?
That's what he wants to know.
Yeah, usually like a lot of birds are ship assisted, they call it.
Oh, yeah.
So when they're flying and then they'll end up on a tanker in the middle of the ocean and just hang out until they find land again. So,
do you like cartoon movies that have birds in it?
I don't really like cartoon movies.
Okay,
Period.
I don't know if you like their little journeys or if you're that into birds. I don't know.
Or real bird. What about live action movies with birds?
Oh, yeah, like documentaries.
Well, there was the Big Year, that movie with Jack.
Oh,
Black that
Owen
came
Wilson?
out. Yeah, that was all
Yeah.
right. But yeah, I love like David Attenborough shows,
Yeah.
documentaries and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I love
I'm interested in the phrasing. He's like, I got my first red-tailed,
long-tailed Jaeger.
Popped his
whatever
cherry,
he
yeah.
said. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got my first.
What do you do when you see it?
Take photos, just
Yeah,
enjoy the
video?
moment. Yeah. No, I mean, I kind of let more. It's a big boat full of a lot of other people with a lot better cameras. So I kind of.
Oh, this is like a group looking for this stuff.
Yep. So I let.
Oh,
them-
you're in groups, right, or whatever? Like
a little bit, yeah, just like message boards and stuff. A little bit, but I try to stay more local to my area. It's more rewarding for me to find cool stuff in my area.
in your area.
Yeah.
But super quiet in the winter, right? Or no?
Pretty quiet in the winter.
Yeah.
Especially where I am. The Seacoast is generally the best place to go.
Yeah.
In the wintertime. That's the best chance to find something cool. But
Right.
That's his soci moment. He finally gets to come home in the winter.
exactly.
Calls it a day. I had a little bit of soci yesterday. It's not as crazy as ever.
Oh, good.
And they were talking about one point about Zolak was like, "Yeah, you mentioned pies. You like pumpkin pie, Bob?" And he's like, and Bob's like, "Oh, wish I didn't. Hate to admit it, but yep, I'll have a couple of pieces of pie. Probably shouldn't though." You're like, "Wow." It's just
I like when a guy like soci has to
it's like
match Zolak's wackiness.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, he's like, 3rd and 8. Gets right back to it. What else, Dave?
Don't people usually get canceled when they do the whole like I don't see color line? Isn't that like a bad thing in today's world?
I don't know.
And you see Triple H, he was asked about why black people aren't being elevated in WWE.
That's what he said?
And he said he didn't say I don't see color, he said I only see talent.
Ooh.
And it's kind of, and people are kind of taking that as that's a non-answer basically.
And only white people are talented.
That's
Only
true,
white-
Court.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Are they not elevated a lot of?
That's what they say. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. What else, Justin?
You were right about Joker completely bombed this weekend.
Yeah. Ooh.
That's too bad.
Worst D audience score, which is impossible. Lowest ever for a comic book movie. First one made 90 million domestically, made $1 billion worldwide. 90 million opening weekend, $1 billion worldwide. This is not going to make this will barely make $100 million total.
I do like when that happens because I know it doesn't completely do it, but mildly discourages sequels. You know?
Sure. Yeah.
I know it won't.
Those
It's not
won't
gonna,
be
it's not gonna
stopping.
yeah, right. But
But it sounds like he purposely made like a fuck you sequel, which I hate. Like it's like you're not that interesting a filmmaker.
I said this last week, but who is he fucking?
Yeah. Right, yeah.
I don't
You.
get it. Yeah,
The guy paid
what
$12.
did I do?
Yeah, $15 to go see the Joker, a fucking musical. So, yeah, it's a weird time for movies. The movie's in a weird spot right now, but yeah, the sequels will never stop. That's for sure. But this franchise is dead. They'll bring the Joker back, but not this one.
Which is this because I don't see why that couldn't have been a good sequel. I don't know why it was a fuck you sequel.
The thing is, it was never a comic book movie. It was a fucking Rupert Pupkin movie. He happened to be the Joker.
Sure.
So it was never going to be like, I think people expecting like action scenes like Batman. That was not going to happen. This one fluked to $1 billion, A, because it looked good, and there was a tremendous amount of heat around it with these fucking shootings.
Right.
Yeah, but the way they made the Joker character lent itself to being interesting enough for another movie.
Well, I agree with that, but they decided to make a musical with Lady Gaga.
That's such a bad idea.
Terrible. I mean, and I think he knew it. It's weird. He did that with The Hangover. Like this is purposely like I didn't want to make this movie. Well, don't.
Right.
Let somebody else direct it. Make a good one. And by the way, make the studio, which pays. I guarantee Joaquin Phoenix wasn't like, hey, look, we're making a fuck you movie. I'll take a fuck you discount. I guarantee you guys $50 million or whatever it was, and so did Todd Phillips to make this movie.
Yeah. Unless his logic is like, you're going to make this either way, so I'll destroy it instead of someone else.
I guess, but it's like, I suppose. Yeah, very weird.
But literally, The Hangover is mystifying because it is a. I've said this many times. The theater I was in that saw the movie, when they revealed that Zach Galifianakis drugged them again,
yes,
there was an audible groan.
right.
People were like, "God damn it! Is this the same movie?"
Right. It's true.
Joaquin got $20 million for Joker 2.
$20 million.
Do people really like musicals, like younger people? I feel like that's like an old person thing.
Whatchamacallit was a big hit. The Greatest Showman. Right? Is that what it was?
What about that Gosling movie?
La La Land?
Yeah.
Stars Born is kind of a musical. I mean,
They're not for me at all. So
same. I think it's always weird when people just start randomly singing.
Yeah, I think it was like big in like the 40s and.
Oh yeah,
50s.
no. There's still hit every once in a while. Les Mis 10 years ago was a big 12 was big hit. Like, but
yeah, there's
for
an
everyone,
audience, I guess.
for everyone like that, there's like 6 bombs. I don't know. I'm also not that. Yeah, I like Lady Gaga's fine. She's fine, but like I don't need to see that. The movies now coming out next few weeks look pretty bleak. Maybe Klemmer was right. Klemmer declared it was all dead a few months ago.
It's done.
Who knows?
Maybe that'll be his next video.
The film
The
in
next
the street
biography,
itself?
movie theaters.
Could be. I mean, what time is it right now? 12:18, and nobody notable has died today.
Well, as far as we know.
As far as we know.
Not in our world, anyway.
That is true. Klemmer will find somebody. I believe in him. This will last till when, do you think, Dave?
He'll go on for at least 3 months.
The rest of this
Oh,
year?
you think?
Yes.
I say no way.
No?
No. Now he will probably but you know.
I think he gets through October.
Yeah.
I think he likes having that reliable content idea. That's easy. That's easy to execute.
Not the
for
theater
him.
near me was that. He
No,
stopped
this
doing
is
that.
easy to execute for him though. That's not.
But if
that
it
was a challenge.
doesn't, if it's just the same people watching every time, does he keep doing it? Is he motivated?
What's everything though? Isn't it in a way? You're always going the same people in a way.
No, I guess I mean if it's not growing.
Yeah, it's not going to grow.
Right.
I mean, it's a pretty depressing thing.
It could take off on TikTok.
Did you
Yeah,
see the one?
a few of those videos could take off. It's the
Did you
right
see the
person.
one the other day when he was clearly looking right at the computer screen on Wikipedia?
Oh, was he?
Yeah, you can see the light from in his face. It was really funny.
It doesn't surprise me. It does not surprise me. All right, what else, Dave?
Nothing crazy. Do you see the fans throwing shit at the Dodgers game?
It's baseball. It's stupid.
I don't know. I think it was kind of.
Huh?
I haven't seen them throw like baseballs. At
I
other
agree. It's not
players.
great. Not great. But I mean, it's what it is. It's what it's what these Yeah. Finger wagging from the media. That Jeff Passan guy. Jeff Passan's quietly making his way on my douche list, by the way. If you want to keep an eye on that. Not Scott Hansen level. Not Don Arcello, but he's making his way in the top 10. He's not careful.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I was still broadcasting at the start of the game, but someone said that Scott Hansen was part of the Octo box this week.
Oh, jeez.
He's one of the boxes.
Is he really?
No. That's what they said.
Inevitable.
I'm leaving Twitter, but that's what they told me.
He tweeted yesterday before the Sunday night game. The night game. I'm back. I'm rehydrated, ready to watch this game. Like he had to get like an IV.
Yeah, I don't like that he's doing.
I'm telling you,
he's taking the wrong approach.
There are times during the games. Now I sound like Tommy, who is obsessed with hating Scott Hansen.
Yeah.
There are times where Scott Hansen's not on the screen for like 7 or 8 minutes. He'll go to a
He
game.
can easily. I've always just assumed he gets up to piss at that.
Why does he just say he goes to the bathroom? Like
He doesn't.
I'm not that impressed that he doesn't. It's psychotic.
Yeah, I could easily do that.
I know, but he makes it sound like he's like does it because he's dehydrated.
Well, he says he dehydrates himself. Says he has a Diet Pepsi before the game,
Mm-hmm.
and
he's
doesn't
just-
drink water the whole game.
But he's just watching football.
Yeah,
It's not that impressive.
he's in the zone.
Yes, I hate him. I hate him. Jesus. What else, Justin?
Nothing too exciting.
What's this week look like? Guest-wise.
Tomorrow is Mutt and Mike.
Okay,
and then
good.
We don't know when, because you said last week we're doing Monday, Tuesday, and then we'll see.
Let's assume Monday, Tuesday, Thursday this week at least, and maybe one other day. But if we assume Thursday, because Dave made it clear he can't do Fridays. So,
Oh.
Hey, Dave? Well, Dave said, what?
I said I would try to do Fridays.
Yeah.
That's
He's like
how I
Carson.
told you. Yeah.
But if he can't do a Friday, then Justin could do it.
Yep.
Who do we have?
We have a guest book for Thursday already. Steve, live your tape. Live 2 tape. Steve, your live 2 tape.
Wow, you got him.
Finally
got him.
Has he been here before?
Yes, he's been once before.
How was he?
It's good. I think he's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I have no memory of him. Do you, Justin?
I do not.
Were you here for it?
I don't know.
When was
I don't
he?
think so.
Were you
That's
here
a
for
while
it?
ago. Yeah, that's
Oh,
gotta
the
be a
call-in
while
book.
ago.
Right. With who?
Yeah. We
We
gotta
don't know
find
yet.
another
We'll
guest.
find
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, yeah, we'll see.
We gotta build that bench up.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we've lost some people. Mick, Steve from Gloucester. This is what happens. These guys
Did
float
you see
away.
that AI Steve from Gloucester thing on?
Yeah.
Twitter?
Yeah. Was it? He
He wanted to suck off Pat.
Yeah.
It
Could be real.
It sounded great.
He's gay.
It's fun.
Right, Dave?
No, I don't believe so.
You know he's gay?
Steve from Gloucester?
Yes.
He snapped after Sacco bad on Twitter.
Was he at Sacco?
No, but
Oh.
he was tweeting after he was going at like Bio Dude and stuff, and I was
Oh,
like,
what?
Well, he was just like, "This isn't funny. I don't like. Why do you not understand why this is funny?
What
Keep
isn't
my
funny?
kids out of it."
Yeah, that'll
the whole
stop-
gay
that'll
and
stop it.
John Pelletier, and that's what I said. I'm like, "This is why is this happening, Steve?" And he went back at me a couple times. I'm
I
like,
mean, some have said in the past it's a disease. He's attracted to men sexually. I don't. I'm not-
It was in medical journals that way.
Well, I'm like,
yeah, I'm not judging him. A guy, if he sees, you know what he's like? The guy Hernandez. If he was in the locker room, he's like, what did Torrey Smith call him?
He's going back to the bench.
Meat watcher.
He's a meat watcher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meat watcher.
The meat-
Dave's going to get a message after this. Thank you for defending me.
Yeah. I'm not a meat watcher. If he was in the locker room, he saw it, he'd be like, "Oh, wow, wow, wee, wow." You know, he
Like a
loves it.
cartoon. His eyes are coming out.
Bing, 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 bing. A penis makes him aroused. That's not a judgment. That's a fact, right, Justin?
Yes.
You believe he's gay?
I believe he's.
You think he's dabbled?
Yes.
Yeah, he sat on the dick, as they say.
Oh, really? You
Yeah.
think so?
Yeah, I think so. Don't you?
just dabbling.
Yes. He's a lisp.
I think if he is gay, he's been closeted his entire life and never acted on it.
Italian, very Catholic
Yes,
family.
Exactly, yeah.
You know, the old country. It's tough.
Right.
He reminds me of. He's got a little bit of Vito in him.
He's greasing the union.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I could see him sneaking away to New Hampshire. You know, having some Johnny cakes.
Right.
He kind of looks like that guy actually a little bit.
A little bit.
Like Vito or the other one?
Vito.
Okay.
No, Johnny Cake's a good-looking guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is weird that Johnny Cakes is so into him.
I think that was still at a time where it's like gays just look for assholes.
Just get what you can get. Just get what you can get.
These greedy gays just look for any cock.
I remember back then when that aired, people were like, "What the fuck is going on in this show?" Which is a great move by David Chase.
I remember listening to The Big Show. They talked about it a lot.
Jerry, I remember.
Yeah, Jerry too. And they were like, "This is," and I didn't watch The Sopranos yet.
Yeah,
but I remember being like, just one of the characters is gay. Right?
Yes,
Like, is that what everyone's mad about? I don't get it.
But it was a great David Chase movie. They picked this like fat, weird side character.
Yeah.
Just like for like 3 episodes, just spent time with him like fucking this guy in New Hampshire.
But by the time I watched it, I was like, this makes perfect sense.
Yeah, he's closeted,
as a plot
like,
line.
yeah.
That's interesting. Like, how would the mafia handle a gay?
It's also a payoff of him blowing that guy in the parking lot.
Right. Like, I found it and it was funny to remember, like, the world was like, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
Get this out of here.
And they have him on the show. Like some people on the show are like, "Yeah, what are you gonna do?" Other people are like, "Let's fucking get him out of here."
Yeah.
Yeah. Very funny. But yeah. But that's Steve.
Yeah.
I'll say it. I'll just say it now for the show because I haven't. Just like The Sopranos, I was pulling him with Harry to a game one day, and I looked over, and Steve from Gloucester was blowing beanbag Ron in his car.
He tried this with Carano. It's not going to work on me.
I'm just saying. Do you remember that story? Do you remember seeing that, Justin?
Yes, I do. Yeah. I was not going to bring it up on air, but
that's
beanbags. Ron's mom was very upset, Dave. She needed to be consoled.
Oh, well, I wish I was there.
Steve, fucking psycho. So we lost Steve. We've lost Mick. Who else?
Gus hasn't been around in a while.
Gus. Mutt, we're about to lose probably. Mutt's gonna get a real job, I think. So, yeah, Texaco Station or something.
Yeah.
Be Gracie and Pumpy. He'd be like a friendly. He'd be the guy who'd really do a good job cleaning your windshield.
Like when that video came out of Artie lying.
Yes. Yeah. Right. So Mutt's in tomorrow.
Yes.
All right. Good. Okay. So we have the interview. What time? 1:30?
1:30.
How you feeling about that, Dave?
I feel okay.
Yeah?
I don't have too many details. I'll just.
What do you mean you have too many details? You have plenty of details about it.
Is it a you thing or a you and me thing?
It's a conference call.
Yeah, but
You're on it.
but mostly you, right?
Well, say whatever you want.
Oh.
Why is everything with you so weird? What do you
know.
mean?
You were. I don't know. Yeah, I figured it was for you. Why would it be with me? It doesn't make sense. You know.
What?
Why would I be included in that? From their perspective, that was my thing.
Wow.
What do you mean?
I just
I
produced
don't know what this is about, but it seems like the right approach to take.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
No, I mean, I just produced it.
But you know
way
stuff.
more. Yeah, sure.
You know as much as I. What are you talking about?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Why are you saying it like that?
I do. I guess I do. But you're the one being on camera, I assume.
If it happens, probably, I guess.
He's about to spoil something.
I don't know. I have no idea. Who knows? Maybe there'll be nothing. This is what I mean. You go too far.
Right. I can't overthink things. You're right.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
You are incapable of overthinking things.
Yeah.
Does Justin have any idea what you guys are talking about?
I don't know.
I do.
Yeah.
You do.
Good.
Are you part of the call,
We'll
Justin?
communicate back here.
Part of the call, I probably won't be.
Probably would make a lot of sense. Be interesting if you jumped in.
If you'd like me to, I'm sure.
It's okay.
I think she'd be required to say a few words.
No, but yeah, anything else you guys are working on behind the scenes, studio? Anything going on?
We had an idea the other day that I think we both liked. Do we like that idea?
What is it?
For election night coverage.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Like kind of put on a bigger show concept to it, not just like.
We've done this before with Jerry election night, didn't you?
I think I just sat there and let him spiel, but I didn't like. Yeah.
What are you
some
thinking?
Ideas, like getting some of the characters involved and some angles and
some what?
Some angles to it
That's
that maybe
egg rolls. Okay.
Egg rolls.
I'd be in for that.
Some things that have come up on the show that maybe we will incorporate into it and stuff like that.
Live election night?
Live election night coverage. Yep.
Exciting.
Wow, it's an idea. I think.
Yep.
Whose idea was it?
Dave's.
That was mine. Yeah.
Ooh, Justin quickly removing himself from that one.
No.
It's a good idea.
I think he was.
Yes, it's a great idea.
I think he was into it.
That was me giving Dave credit.
Okay. All right. Good. Okay. Good. I think that's a good idea. Do whatever. Knock yourselves out. Do whatever you want. Okay. Anything else from you, Birdman? Any other questions, thoughts, notes, games?
I did have a story. I had a really weird interaction with Montante at Saco in the bathroom, nonetheless.
I believe that.
So
watcher?
What's that?
I said, is he a meat watcher?
I could see that. I could see that.
I got there and I'm mingling, talking to everybody. Everybody's fine. And
yeah.
I said hi to him and he kind of was like, whatever.
He's a big star.
Yeah. So anyways, it was later on. I get in the bathroom and it's like, I can't remember if I went in first or he was there first, but we're in the urinals side by side. And he just looks over me straight faced and he's like, oh, look, it's the Birdman. It's the Birdman. Everyone came here to see the Birdman. It's the Birdman.
Oh, really?
And I'm just looking at him like, what the fuck's going on here? Like, and he just like walked out, like walked away. Like no humor attached. Or
Did you talk to him after?
No, I didn't see him again after.
Was
but
he drunk?
I don't know. I don't know if it was a joke. It went over my head or something. But I'm like at the point where like when I got there, I'm like, okay, he doesn't like me for some reason. Whatever, that's fine. But he waited like in alone in the bathroom. And it's
Really?
Like, it's the Birdman. It's the Birdman.
Well, I will say the Birdman does always try to make it about himself.
Yeah,
That is true. So
That
was
is
my
true.
experience.
Yeah.
That's strange.
It was-
Montante's a weird guy. I mean, Justin's best friends with him, but he's a weird guy.
Very odd. But
What'd you do all day with him, Justin? And watch football. Like, what'd you do? What'd you talk about?
We drank, watched college football, bet on it.
Nice.
That's pretty much it.
Do you think it's weird, Mike, that he drove 6 hours?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Because I don't think they're like friends.
No.
There we are.
Yeah, but not really.
You've known him for like how long? Like a year? Like,
I'm sorry. Like, would you ever say to someone like, I haven't been friends with you long enough?
to sleep over their house for 2 nights? Yeah, I probably would.
That was not my first time sleeping over his house.
Well, that's even weirder. It's not a great
Well,
defense.
he can't just go there and go home. He has to sleep over if he's driving that far.
Stay at the hotel.
No, he's got a couch.
Yeah, but it's like his girlfriend lives there, right?
Yeah.
She wants you there for 2 nights?
She wasn't there the second night.
So let you boys be alone, huh? And where was she?
Let's just say Montante, that streak ended.
But like, that's a weird friendship for a lot of levels, I think. I don't think grown men, like, I don't know. Like, Mike, imagine if you just drove 6 hours to your friend and had a sleepover for the weekend.
Well, it's all that I could do. I would go visit a friend, like a college friend. I visited friends that I've had for many years. My thing is more like I would just be worried Montante's gonna film me or something. I'd be on guard. Like the show related stuff, I'd be like on guard. I wouldn't want to sleep there.
What do you guys talk about?
College football.
The whole time? You've never spoken about college football for a second here.
I talked with his cousin about Taylor Swift for quite a bit.
Oh, okay. Did you guys go out?
Yeah.
Like drinking and stuff?
Yeah.
So you just got fucked up both nights?
I wouldn't say it fucked up, but definitely drank.
Nice.
Do you think it's weird, Dave?
I think the distance is. I don't think it's weird that he's friends and wants to hang out with him. It's the distance to go.
Do you talk to him during the week?
Yeah.
Like constantly?
Just about like
on the phone?
No, not on the phone.
You just text like every day?
Not every day.
What was your last text?
How regularly?
In fairness, like you know what you get with Montante. Like he is literally on Saturday all day watching football.
I bet Montante's a decent hang.
Yeah.
You wouldn't love it, probably.
No, I would not be
but
doing it.
I wouldn't mind it. My thing is more like I just wouldn't sleep over his house. Again, I would think there would be bits involved or something, you know?
6 hour drive.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It was about the Aaron Hernandez thing. He sent PFT's clip and said, this is real? And I said, yes, the show is awesome. He goes, good God.
Wow. 2 days of that. Not bad.
2 days.
Tell me you guys go to bed. You say good night?
They never fell asleep.
You say good night like when he leaves the room?
No. See you in the morning.
No.
You say good morning?
He just
See you in the
disappears.
morning.
What?
See you in the morning.
Oh.
See you in the morning.
It's kind of like good night.
It is, yeah. Do you lay like a spread for you on the bed, like sheets and...
Yeah, get a blanket and pillows.
It's nice.
That is nice. Yeah. Does he have like dogs and cats or?
He has a dog and a cat.
Ugh.
I think it's 2 cats.
Ugh. Do they hang on your head while you're sleeping, like on the couch and stuff, or no?
No, they're chill.
Justin gets so defensive.
I'm not defensive.
You ever notice that?
Have I ever noticed it?
Yeah. There's no such a humor about himself. You know, everything else is in play, but like you say, he gets all, oh, why is it weird? It's weird.
The first year I
it's
knew
fine,
Jeff,
it's
I was like,
weird.
I'm really bothering this guy.
Yeah, he's a weird guy.
It's not like he does it every week though. So this is what the second time we've heard about it.
It's weird he drives 6 hours and spends 2 nights in Montante. It's just weird. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying it's bad, but you know what I mean? Like it's strange.
Right.
Wouldn't it be, you don't think it's strange?
It's strange because he's not doing it for the show. Like you
I
think that's
have
the
a problem
only,
with that too, but that's fine.
No, but
I
like
think that's the only reason he would do it.
if Montante moved here, I think they would hang out a lot on Saturday afternoons. So what I'm saying is,
I don't
if he
think
does
they
it,
would. That's the point I'm making. I don't think they
But
would.
I
think they would.
He could just stare, like he could text him and watch at his house. Why does he drive 6 hours to watch
you
college
want
football?
a drink? You want a drinking buddy?
I guess.
Justin's just willing to drive.
He
Yeah.
likes to.
He doesn't mind. He doesn't mind driving.
I love the drive
He doesn't
too, but
mind
I would
driving.
never.
Ugh, I
New
avoid it.
Jersey stinks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a horrible drive.
tough drive.
Yeah.
Well, also it's nice because on like halfway or on the way back, I got to stop by like Stu Leonard's and Stockholm.
Okay, I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need that shit. That looked dreadful yesterday. That setup, dreadful.
It was great.
You guys are doing that shit again on Sunday with this terrible team.
Not Mark.
Mark's out.
Mark's out.
Oh, your dad's in, right?
Yeah, my dad's in.
What time do you guys get there?
We normally leave the house around 9.
Weather's Sunday right now. Sunny and 62.
Supposed to be like yesterday.
All right.
Yeah.
That's a nice day.
Really nice.
That's good. So you already got your tickets?
No.
You get them for nothing this week, right?
I'll wait until like an hour before the game.
Nice.
But then if May's starting, it's his first game.
You're going on the Game Time app?
Good point.
Yeah.
Oh boy, good answer. Okay, Dave. Anything else from you?
Nope, all good.
DraftKings, crazy NFL season. Jesus. Go to DraftKings Sportsbook. Download this DraftKings Sportsbook app and use my name, Kirk, K-I-R-K. Code Kirk for new customers. You get $200 in bonus bets when you bet just $5 only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. $200 in bonus bets when you bet just $5. And look, number one place to bet touchdowns at DraftKings.com. DraftKings Sportsbook. DraftKings Sports app. Use my code Kirk, K-I-R-K, $200 in bonus bets when you bet just $5. There you go. We thank DraftKings and Milton's and who else do we have this week? BetterHelp. Thank them as well. Oh boy, I hate to say it, I love agony. I was so happy to see Riggs, this guy, not get his tour card. I don't know if you watched that yesterday. Did you see it?
Is that the guy he was like crying because he helped him?
Yeah, Riggs is pimp.
Yeah.
Gave the guy like $50,000.
Yeah.
So yesterday was the finals of the Korn Ferry Tour, one we did last year.
Right.
Which is the AAA essentially. So the top 30 players on their money list get a full PGA Tour card for next year at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Came down to their guy, Alistair Dockery, is that his name?
Mm-hmm.
This guy, another guy, because the numbers are so scrambled, this guy had like an 8-foot putt. If he made the putt, the guy does not get his card. He misses the putt, Briggs' guy gets his tour card. He made the putt. Damn. I was rooting so hard for him to make that putt. I pumped my fist. It was perfect time they went to Jake Marsh to interview some guy after. But yeah, it was good seeing good legitimate heartbreak. I think Riggs was really gutted by this. And then Dan Rappaport tweeted like, "Oh, Riggs, did you see that tweet?" He's like,
Yeah, he's a hero.
He's like, "Riggs is a great man."
He is a great man.
He's a wonderful guy, but I'm also like, I guess. But it was very funny to see somebody get their dreams crushed, which is what it's all about.
What's nice about Riggs is he would take no credit if.
Hey, look, who even knows?
You know,
was that me? Was that the guy? Was that me? Who even knows? But yeah, we love Riggs. That was a year ago, right? More than that, Dave. It was last summer,
I
right?
believe so, yeah.
Jesus, that's crazy.
That's what helped me lose 20 pounds, basically.
That one picture?
One picture.
That was a tough picture.
Yep.
Yeah, it must have been
moments
more
like
than
that.
a year ago. Must have been more than a year.
It was a summer, yeah.
Dave got
But
fired.
Dave was a
in
producer.
August. Yeah.
That's true. These guys started like a year ago, right? Just about now?
Yeah.
Beginning of October, right?
Okay. So that's basically why what's his name left, right? Because he just got so many Korn Ferry gigs, Jake Marsh. Pretty much.
Like, yeah, I mean, I don't know how much money there's freelancing Korn Ferry gigs for the Golf Channel.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know the backstory on that. I have no idea, but I mean, no loss, right?
Which is funny. You guys hated that producer guy, and he wants to work with him more.
Well, yeah, but the producer guy likes guys like Jake Marsh.
Right.
We just do.
Right.
We do. I mean, were you in?
I
you
saw
hear
him
that?
a little bit after. I didn't see all
Billy
the stuff
Packer's
yet.
kid. He would just say something in Jake's ear. Jake would just say it.
Yeah.
Like they love guys that can control like that. Not trouble. Guys like him, like PD Mike, they love shit like that.
That's right.
All right, so we're back tomorrow.
Yes.
I think Mutt's here. Mike's here. And then Thursday with Steve, your lives. Dave, is that his name?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, whoever the hell else. Birdman, anything else from you?
Nope.
No? Everything's good? Work's good?
Works great. Yeah.
What do you do for work?
I'm still in landscaping. I started a new job like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
And it's just paying dividends better.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Good. Always good to see you. We'll see you, I'm sure you're welcome here anytime. Justin, anything else from you? Any other thoughts, questions, discussion topics, conversation?
No.
Concerns?
No concerns.
No concerns.
No concerns.
Oh, everything's good. Dave?
Everything's great.
Really? Okay, good. All right, I'm just trying to keep an eye on this thing. Yeah, no news on this. I was wrong. It's not been released. It's noon. We'll call Stacey James one more time, see if he answers.
Tell him it's Dave Cullinan.
There you go.
Sweet Stacey James.
What?
That's what you call him?
What was
I
that
was just thinking about James Taylor. He's playing some concert. It came in my head.
Sweet Stacey James.
Like Sweet Baby James.
No, I got you.
Yeah.
James Taylor's James' first name.
That's a good John Sterling call for him, though.
That is true. That is true. Probably a tough spot today.
Your call has been.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Belichick must be loving this season, though. They're awful. They look terrible. Like, they won that first game. All these idiots thought it was going to be like a good season, like Justin. Like, they're going to get killed on Sunday.
If they win a game the rest of the season, I will be shocked.
It'll be great, too, because I assume they're going to play on Monday night at some point.
Nope.
No, they don't play on Monday night at all?
Nope. They're
Patriots?
playing 1 o'clock the rest of the way. There's 4 o'clock game scheduled.
Oh, my God.
That's very surprising. Did they already play on Monday night? No.
No, they had one primetime game.
Thursday night.
It was Thursday night against
That's
the Jets.
surprising.
Yeah, they don't do that. I mean, now they load up the schedules. They don't do
Yeah.
that shit anymore. They pay so much money now.
Right.
ESPN's like, whatever it is, like, we're paying. We'll pick the fucking games. Like,
I mean, that makes sense. I just thought, like, they always alternated.
Yeah.
Most teams got on Monday Night Football.
now the Patriots have zero juice. Like, the idea that they were great forever doesn't even matter anymore. Like, nationally, who gives a fuck?
And, I mean, unless Drake May is
Maybe he's-
crazy good, but
Yeah, I mean, if he's great, then they'll adjust it.
yeah.
I'm at the point now. Like, I thought the offensive line was okay yesterday, Justin.
No.
Not bad. Yes, compared to the other games, better.
They were terrible.
I'd play him now. Feed him to the wolves. Let's see what we got. See if he has any hair in his balls. I don't want to watch Brissett play all year.
Put in Milton.
You probably should, though.
I know, but I'm
that
impatient.
is probably what they should do.
I know, but I want to watch this. See if this kid's any good. I can't watch any more of this shit. I won't watch Sunday if Brissett's playing. I won't do it, Justin. I'm turning down. I would if May is playing on Sunday. If he starts on Sunday, I'm going with the Trudells to the Patriots.
Wow, that's big.
Yep.
You mean it?
No, I do not mean it.
Sorry, buddy.
No way do I mean that. I don't think you'd want me there. You wouldn't want me there, Justin.
I would want you.
Negative energy.
The talking to his father would get.
Oh, my father would not say a word.
That's
I would talk to him beforehand. I would say, listen.
Why? I like your dad.
I understand that.
What would you say? All right, I'm Bill. You're like, I'll be like, hey, Kirk's coming to the game.
Cat in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy blue in the.
I would say, Dad, I'm going to the NFL game. Or NFL. I can't see now. I can't speak. I'm all flustered now. I'm going to the Patriots game on Sunday with Kirk. You're more than welcome
I don't
to
think you'd
join.
have this energy.
Kirk? You going with Kirk?
Yeah, you're more than welcome to join.
Oh, baby, we were born to run.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does like Bruce Springsteen.
But you're not going to bring that up.
Unless he talks to you, do not talk to him.
Okay, but I would talk to him.
That's right. And he would
I
talk,
like your
he would
dad.
talk back. Yes.
Justin pushes this man.
You think your dad would listen to you?
Yes.
Why?
He would listen to me in this instance.
If my kid talking about, he backhand you is what he should do. You have his fucking house. You swim his fucking pool, eat his fucking food. Yeah, when are you moving?
Back to Bubba's.
You say that like he's in your house.
It's fucking 50 degrees and raining out. You went there for the fucking pool. Pool's closed.
Yeah.
It is
When are you going
October
back?
now, yeah.
I just because I gotta walk back with Bear.
Yeah, you have to.
I know, so I'm kind of putting that off.
You want to wait till the snow?
Yeah, right.
Maybe I do wait for the first snow of the season.
Would you be willing, if it's snowy out or cold, would you be willing to stop halfway, put up camp for the night, and stay in a tent with Bear?
Yeah, somewhere. I camp out.
Yeah, like
I camp out with
3
Bear.
miles in, like halfway, take a break, call it a night.
Would I-
Probably
would I
have
feel
to get a permit for that, but
No.
And in today's world, people fucking sleep almost everywhere. Sleep at Logan.
That's true.
So when do we have an official move date?
No.
Even that's frustrating me, Mike. Like he had the whole bit and he just gave up on it. You know, for months he was like,
Yeah, you go like
it's October.
It is.
The first leaf that falls, he goes back to Bubba's.
Why aren't you going back? You know, because you're afraid of your brother.
No.
That is why.
That is why.
His brother. Hey, Justin, he's smacking his.
There is when I was filming the spaghetti video the other day. There's one point where I'm talking and he just comes in. He's singing some fucking song.
These guys are always singing.
He's singing. I forget what song it is, but it was But I turned around. I was like, "Can you just fucking not right now? I'm doing something."
Who said that? You?
Me. Yes.
What did he say?
He's like, "Oh, okay." He was just high as shit.
Just gave Justin a wedgie.
Wow, what a conversation. Dumped your books.
Singing and verbal abuse.
Wow. Huh. All right. So you don't have a move date yet?
Nope.
Has Bubba said to you, like, hey, you're moving back? Or
Whenever I see him, he's like, "Oh, there's a stranger."
The poor old guy.
Or he has Alzheimer's. It's one or the other. They wouldn't look into that. But okay. All right. Back tomorrow with Mutt.
Yes.
Yep. BlindMike.net. Blind Mike Project. Go subscribe. We'll see Mike tomorrow. Birdman, we'll see you soon.
Thank you.
1:30, boys. Yep. Think it'll be Keith Morrison who does it or no?
I hope so.
Wow, I would love that.
Would you say you're sorry for his loss with Matthew Perry? Or
You
no?
have to do that, don't you?
I think, but you don't want to be too. It's a tough. I'm a Josh Mankiewicz guy.
I assume you've seen Bill Hader's Keith Morrison.
I have, yes.
Terrific.
Yeah, very good. SNL this weekend, I watched him. He sounded very terrible.
Not a Nate Bargatze fan?
He's fine, but it's all the same. Like
I thought the golf skit was kind of funny.
But like the stuff with like walls and like I hate.
I didn't see. The only sketch I saw.
They bring in celebrities or former people now to do everybody because they don't have they feel like their cast members can't do it. Fucking Dana Carvey's on now.
Which is then Lauren Michaels just given up, I guess, on doing that.
Well, you saw Lauren the other day. He's like, I'm not retiring after this year.
That's crazy.
He's never gonna leave.
When is the big 50th?
March, I think they said.
Oh, at the
it's
end
like a 2-night thing they're doing. Yeah. Because I think it was in the fall, the 40th, right?
I thought so.
I think that'd actually be a good episode for you guys to do.
What, the SNL?
Yeah, that 40th anniversary was like a wild, like behind the scenes stuff.
Oh,
It was
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
I mean, Jesus. All right, we'll talk to you tomorrow. Goodbye. 1:30.